Man said, just like Isak, we've gone missing. Yo, big up to the people them locked in, man. Isak has now spoken, man. He's telling us how he really feels. He's telling us that now is the moment. He's allowed people to speak. People have been making up their own narratives, their own agendas. The brother said, "Nah, listen, my time is now, man. You guys have broken promises. You guys knew I wanted to leave from ages ago, but finally, he's put some word out there. Big up to everyone in the building as well, and we'll cover the PFA stuff as well. And big up to Zabiri on his en route back home, bro. But first and foremost, bro, big up to you, man. Appreciate you jumping in. Big up to the chat as well, man.
Big up and big up everyone in the chat. Promises is a funny thing, man. It's a double-edged sword, and depending on who you are, sometimes I don't like hearing about it, because when promises are kept, how do you view broken promises? And if you had promises that were broken, how do you connect to it? You know what I mean? Are you one that's looking on the bright side, or you're one that's being bitter?
Bro, I'll tell you, I'll read out what he said in his message today. He says, firstly, obviously, it's the PFA award. So, obviously, the guys that done their thing this season, they get the team award, and also the main man himself, Salah, won it. So you got that. But he got into the team of the year, but he wasn't there. So firstly, he said, I'm proud to be recognized by my fellow professionals, which has put me in the PFA Player League team of this season for 2024-2025. First and foremost, I want to thank my teammates and everyone at Newcastle who has supported me along the way. I'm not at the ceremony tonight. With everything going on, it didn't feel right to be there. I've kept quiet for a long time while others have spoken. The silence has allowed people to push their own version of events. Even though they know it doesn't reflect what was really said and agreed behind closed doors, the reality is that promises were made, and then the club has known my position for a long time. To now act as if these issues are only emerging is misleading. When promises are broken and trust is lost, the relationship cannot continue or can't continue. There were things, that's where things are for me right now, and why change is in the best interests of everyone and not just myself, Alexander Isak. So, breaking down that in parts, the club has known his stance for ages, but they're pretending as if he's only just told them. Because he hasn't spoken, a lot of people that know things are starting to say things as if they don't know. So I think people like Alan Shearer, people are in and around the club that's been like coming out and saying certain things about him, his character and whatever. They know what's actually going on, but they're portraying a thing where they have to throw him under the bus. The time is up, man. Newcastle have to sell, bro.
I think, I don't want to take a stab at anyone particularly, but I sense a shift last night when I was meal prepping. The past 2 days, I hear for the first time pundits saying they're not taking a side until they hear from him himself, which was going to send me to you to ask you, where's the source? Because a lot of YouTube was saying sources are saying, and we always, me, you, and Savage and Cav, we always say, who's the source? So when I hear the pundits saying it, I'm like, wait, the source was never him? Because it'll say sources say he's adamant he don't want to play for the club. But we're like, what? Who's saying it then? So recently in the past, I'll say this week, I'm hearing pundits saying, I'm not picking a side because he hasn't said it himself. So I'm like, okay, so now we're getting to the source, and the source was never him. So now it's look like someone is intentionally murkying the water or something, and that thing now is definitely the club. The club was trying to strangle him into staying, tarnish his reputation and his legacy and kind of hold man hostage, knowing the whole time, yo, mine signed that contract with behind closed door agreement, and you're just trying to pigeonhole me to the contract, sell me off to the highest bidder. Like it's very damning for the club. And I run the joke of FSG playing mind games with the club, but the club played themselves. I'm gonna be honest. If this is what he's saying, I don't know how true it is. I'll give him the respect of being upfront with the club.
Mm-hmm.
And if that is in fact true, then I have to take Rick away from the club by saying the way they handled it, I think you called it, Savage called it, saying, yo, it's the same energy Wissa is bringing. So how is it he's the only one catching flack for it? You know what I mean? A lot of players have done it in different scenarios, but the flack he was catching, what they call him, super rat?
Yeah,
like
super rat, bro.
Bro, to be honest, it made me not even want him. To be fair, like what was out there was so murky. I'm like, I don't know if I want that at my club. You know what I mean? So I'm glad he finally broke free with the silence and told us what it is, because there was no way the club was gonna reveal this. Only he could. And I'm not trying to drag the whole club down or the fans down, but this isn't a good look. It's not a good look. I'm not saying he should let him know he wants to leave and leave, but this is why you have to patent your contract in a way where it's actually in writing. You can't just, sign the 6 years, but you and I will both agree that when you're ready to leave. I told you some things off air. It's one of the same things happening, in my personal life and the guy I'm mentoring. Like, yeah, we can have ambition, but we're on a contract with a corporation that ultimately holds how we move forward in life, man. Like, bro, I literally just had this conversation with a guy I'm mentoring. He wants to transition. I'm like, it's not your choice. They would have to release you from where you're at now before you can make the next step. What if they don't release you? Like, and I promise you, I literally just had this conversation. You know what I mean? Different scenario, but business is business. He was like, nah, but they gave me their word. And I was like, bro, they never gave you that in your contract. They never gave you that in writing. So for all I know, you're just telling me this to tell me this. And for Isak, it doesn't move the needle. All it does is murky the water some more. It doesn't move the needle. It doesn't force a buyer to come and take you. Now we're doing charity work, trying to save, man. Like, I'm not into the saving business. Not really into it. So that's all I got, man. Was that Savage? Big up, Savage, man. Coming here look like a Sith Lord in that.
Yeah, man.
Nah, it's crazy, Sav. I'm obviously sure you've seen it as well. You've read it, so you know what's kind of going on. But yeah, it's crazy, bro. Like, I'm happy now he's kind of cleared some stuff up in terms of speculations where the club knew from ages. He's now cleared it up and said, yeah, they've known. The other side is if people pretending they know stuff, and there's people that know stuff, but they've been talking as if they don't.
Mm-hmm.
And there's promises that you guys have broken. And look, Zabir's right about, look, you should have had it in writing. But sometimes you just trust people, bro. Sometimes you just put your trust in your club that say they have the best interest of you, your best interest at heart. But realistically, they don't care about you, bro.
The club's best interest is the interest of themselves, bro. So, yeah, I've been on this, man. Obviously, I want Isak at Liverpool, bro. But if you're foolish enough to think that you can have these verbal agreements and that with clubs and promises and that, let's be honest, bro. When you say the club isn't. It's not. It's that. What does that mean when you say I had an agreement with the club? That's kind of vague, isn't it? Who did you have the agreement with? Was it one person at the club who was in a high position? Was it two? Because at the end of the day, it's what Zabiri just said, bro. Before we know, you're just saying stuff, bro. You probably did say something to somebody, but how serious was the conversation? Was it light-hearted? Was it a little light conversation at the beginning of one of the seasons? Like, yo, really, if we, I want to move
Savage,
on.
can we take it further? Didn't they get some new guys in or some vacant spot in? What if the people he had the conversations with is no longer at the club? The club ain't obligated to hold X-Men promises forth. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, if they had a sporting director that gave him that word and he's no longer there, well, that's between you and a man that's no longer here.
That's what I think it is. I've said that all the way through. It feels like to me that the person who was speaking to most of the players was the woman, Amanda Steveney, and her husband, who they sold their share in the club and left. And obviously, I don't know the facts, of course not. But judging from how the Newcastle fans spoke about those two, judging the way they spoke about the club and how much they loved the club and all this stuff, because she left because she said that she put a statement out saying, I feel like I'm getting too involved in certain things. But really, from the other side, they were saying like she's getting too much involved in certain things. So if it was her, which it probably was, yeah, no wonder they didn't. And her last thing's not going to be like, oh, you know what? I did speak to Isak and I did tell him. This will be like, I don't care what you told him. You're not here anymore. That it doesn't work like that. And if that's the case, did Isak go, you know what? You're leaving. I'm sad to see you go in that, bro. You know that promise and that. Like, did you speak to them lot about it? Kind of, you know what I mean? Did he take his agent and go and speak? Like, I get it. I have to be honest, man. And I'm not, obviously, I can't speak for the fan base. And it doesn't really matter at the end of the day because we want the player. But it does feel like everyone's just sticking off Isak because it's Isak. Like, I feel like if another player did this at another club and that, no one be like, oh yeah, they did make an agreement with him and that. Nah, bro, like all this gentleman's handshake and that, bro. That's amateur business. You're a professional footballer. You have a family. You have your own money. You have an agent. You have people that probably work for you, bro. You can't be doing handshake business deals, bro. Because I heard Zabiri just finish at the end. And like, okay, so you said you're gonna have a chance to leave. Did you speak to Liverpool last season? I'm guessing no, innit? So because that would have been tapping up. So where was you going? Where would you go with this promise? That's what I really want to know. If you wasn't promised to a club and no one else come in for you apart from Liverpool, where was you going, bro? Because what if Liverpool wasn't the team coming in? Would he still be running around going, oh, that promise you made me, can I? And they're like, nah, you know what I mean? Like, what if they said yeah? What if he came and said, oh, that promise? It's like, yeah, of course, go. No club wants you, bro. Now what you doing? It's I think it's a bit, you know what I mean? I hear the statement and all that. It doesn't mean that he's lying from the statement, but it's a bit naive to me, bro. Like, I don't know how people are handling business like this when millions are involved. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy business, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. Saga continues, bro.
Yeah, he's definitely not staying at that football club. I can't see it now.
Nah, me either.
I can't see it now. Whether they push him to go somewhere else, if for an example, if they don't want to sell him to Liverpool, I can't see him stay. They know if they go, we don't want to do business with, I don't think they can do that. But I don't know where the club mindset is at. And we spoke earlier as well where I thought, like, I think no matter what, they have to sell the player. If he's told you this for me now is enough to go, yeah, he's not at Newcastle by the end of this transfer window. There's no chance.
I agree, yeah. Because this kind of puts to bed the stuff that the journalists...
But Savage, you touched on it earlier, though, man. I think people are overlooking that. Yeah, the club can say, yeah, you're leaving for, let's say, 120 mil.
Mm-hmm.
If no one pays the 120 mil, bro, you're still under contract to play.
Yeah.
You like it's two sides. One where the club is actually blocking you, and one they're like, yeah, we'll take any offer over 120. If no offer comes in, my man, boot up, suit up. You have to play.
Yeah, because it's not a buyout clause. If you had a buyout clause, it's completely different. It's just
and to your point, these are the things at this level you have to have in your contract. If you have to leave, put the buyout clause in there, 120.
That's what I'm saying, bro. When he had that conversation he's talking about, that should have been a discussion of, I want a new Newcastle contract. And that's what the club should have said. That's why I'm saying if the club was like, yeah, then I'm sure they would have signed a new contract and said, we need to guarantee that we're going to get this at least, bro. So if you're saying that you want to leave next season or whatever, sign a new Newcastle contract with a buyout clause in it. Then we literally can't stop you, bro. As long we can't stop you, bro. Anything you put in this contract is legally binding. As soon as 120 mil, 110, as soon as it's triggered, you can go, and we can't do nothing about it. That makes way more sense to me, bro. Man just being out being naive. It's like, yeah, they said I can go still. Okay.
You think that's where negotiation broke down between them, where they probably was trying to draw that up, but they're drawing it up. How old is he? Like 28?
26, I think. He's not 28 yet.
No,
You think they're probably trying to lock him down on a long-term contract, and he was like, "Yo, I don't want to commit because, like, if someone comes in at the buyout clause, then man's just retiring at Newcastle type of deal."
No, because even if it doesn't matter how many years you give him, as long as the buyout clause is there, you can leave. If it's a 9-year contract and there's a 1-year buyout, you know what I mean? He can leave. Remember, he's still got 3 years. Yeah, he would have 3 years left up now, innit?
Yeah.
So it's still is on a long contract already, bro. He's already been there 2 seasons or whatever. So he's already got 3 left. So a bit of a weird one. Sorry.
What if we? No. I was thinking because obviously we've looked at it on the side of, say it was just a conversation, nothing was put down in writing. Let's have a conversation about it was written down. It was a conversation. Everyone was involved in it. Obviously, unless it was like, for an example, we're good. If someone offers this, if that was down on writing, if someone offers this, which is a release clause, someone offers this, we'll sell you. Let's say it was down on paper, the agent was there, and it was just like, look, we're willing to let you go in the summer. See out the season, we're willing to let you go in the summer. If a big club comes, we'll have a look and see what the prices are. And he's gone, perfect, no problem. Let's go and finish the season off strong, and let's see if any clubs come in the summer. And we'll go from there. Now the club has come. What I feel like is what's happened is they've gone, we can't hit what we need to hit, which is get the players in which we need to get in. So now we are not selling you until we do that. So in his mind, he's like, we had an agreement. We had a conversation with the agent, with whatever. And we've said if a big club comes in and they're willing to offer X or close to X, you guys will consider it. But what Newcastle's done is not considered anything at all. They're not even listening to offers currently as it stands. Because
I thought they set the price and just left it. I thought that's what they did, not to.
Bro, this is what I'm saying. They haven't set a price, bro. The price is what
I thought the price was 150. It wasn't?
Nah, bro. It's what we think it could be. What it probably will be in the end.
Okay.
Even though we have a price in mind, Newcastle, no matter what Liverpool come in with, they're gonna say no until they can get their strikers in. So it don't even matter right now whether, because Liverpool are willing to pay the money, but they're not willing to listen.
The only thing that you started off with, if they did have it on paper, though, didn't you?
Yeah.
If it's on paper, then it's legally binding, so that they obviously did.
Not if there's not a price down, though, is there? So say
that's what I was asking about the price, Savage, because we don't know his price.
But then that's even worse than Isak, blood. Like if you got something in paper and there's no price, then you've just got a piece of paper, bro.
But it depends on the conversation, though, isn't it, Sav? Depends on.
You can't adjust someone's contract you can't just
it's not an adjustment of his contract. It's a conversation about in the summer if something comes up, because remember he's still within contract unless he signs a new one. That's the only way you can adjust it. He didn't sign a new one, so in the summer he goes, right, can we, if a big club comes in, can we look, can you at least pay attention to it, see what they're offering, can we find a good deal if a big club comes in for me? Other than that, no problem, I'll stay here. But now the big club has come in, but because they never discussed a type of like transfer fee or whatever it is, he's just gone on the word that you're gonna at least listen. That's what he's gone on. At least listen to what they have to offer. That's the conversation we had.
Okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. It's his fault then.
Yeah, because that's a massive loophole, bro. That's a death row contract. Go viral with one hit, and I'll let you go. And the man was like, yeah, but it's not viral enough.
Yeah, or if you don't want to blame Isak, it's his agent's fault. All I know is Isak's side's fault because, brother, this is the same thing what happened with Harry Kane, bro, and he didn't get to go either. Now, had a gentleman's agreement with Daniel Levy, and obviously Harry Kane's agent is his brother, bro. We had a conversation. He said, yeah, the years I put in at Spurs at the end of the season, we know that Man City want to come in. If they come in with the right amount of money, can I go? And then he said no, and then they brought Grealish instead. It's the same thing, bro. How are these people not learning? It's some kind of arrogance, bro. Just thinking that man are gonna bend their business for you. These are Saudi owners, bro. That's not how business works for them, bro.
You know what is mad though? If I was a player in that team, I would want to leave now as well because I can't trust them. Quasi, what are you saying, bro?
Big up to man there, man.
Big up, bro.
I agree with what Savage was saying earlier, but I'm gonna throw a little spin on this. He has 3 years left, and the amount of power he's showing does not show somebody who has 3 years left, because he should have been doing, going back to training, doing whatever it takes. I believe there's a language somewhere where it got them on chokehold, because Eddie Howe said it's not as easy as it looks. With somebody with 3 years left, and it's not as easy as it looks, that means, yes, naive to say we have an agreement. But if it's on paper, there is no naivete right now. That's why he's still on strike, because I believe there's something on paper. Because we can look at this as Suarez. Suarez said, Liverpool promised me something, and they didn't do it. And what did he do? He goes on strike, we throw him with the kids. And then he comes back after a conversation with Gerrard. This one, you can't tell me Shearer and all them boys have not tried to talk to him. But the fact that he's saying there's a promise broken and he has 3 years left and he is striking, that is not somebody who is doing it willy-nilly. I believe there's a language somewhere which is promising him, if a big boy comes with the right money, we will let you go. What did Liverpool do? We gave him 110 plus add-ons. That's big boy money. So that's where.
Well, Quasi, that's not necessarily the right money, though. Like I said, the fact that no money was said, you can't say 150 is even the right money.
Exactly. Nobody knows what the right money. The right money is infinity. It's X, right? The right money is X. But there could be an agreement put on paper where he said if Big Boy Club comes in, because if we follow the timeline, and that's something that I think I've talked about before, and then Melissa Reddy posted it on Twitter, said there was promises made. Don't just look at Isak and make him the bad guy. Look at the board. There was promises made. He is not the only one. I agree. Not showing up for training, that's not my vibe, right? But like I said again, 3 years and he's showing so much power, and the manager is coming out and saying it's not as easy as it looks. Something is somewhere where it's giving Isak that much power. Because yes, what's his name? Kane, same thing. He got mad. He came back, right? So why is Isak so strong with 3 years left? And he say, I'm not showing. I don't care even if the transfer window closes today. I'm not playing. They should take him to court. You are legally bound to follow your contract, and they can't do that. You could fine him, yes, because he's legally bound to it. Now the question is, what's in the language that you promised him? Did you put it on paper? Was it just a regular Savage said, naivete handshake? Which I don't know why these players do that. This is a business. Whether you like the owners or you are friends with the director, it's still business. Put it on paper.
Yeah, man, you can't be doing promises, bro. The fact that he came up with Instagram post and his agent didn't make a statement tells me that there's no paper, bro. There's no legal paper, bro. Like what? His agent, if this was the case, his agent should have come out and said we had a legally binding contract. Newcastle didn't stick to their side of the argument, and my representative will not be playing for Newcastle United again. If they want to take it further, we can take legal action. Well, my player, and then that's fine because they would win because they've got a contract there.
Right.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those, bro. It's unfortunate, and obviously if you're the player, then you want what you want. If you're the club, you want what you want. I know what you're saying, Quasi, about I think Eddie Howe, though, like the way he speaks and that, I don't even think he means it in like this big way, like, oh yeah, it's awkward. I think he just means what we all think anyway. Until Newcastle get their business sorted, it's hard for us, bro, because we need to get this done.
Yeah. Pretty
simple. And like I said, obviously we'd rather get Isak in now, but if it takes up to the last day of the transfer window, because Newcastle, think of, if you're on Newcastle side, you would do that, bro. Even if I don't have to, I'm doing that. I'm not giving this other club who is a rival in the Premier League a power over us, bro. I got my fans to think about. I got everyone in our club to think about. Why would I treat Liverpool to the so-called world-class player who's going to make their team better? They're both in the Champions League.
But Savage, check this out. This is why it goes back to what Ed was saying. If I'm a player, a superstar from another club, why should I come to you?
What,
You see what I
Newcastle?
mean? Yes, because now it seems like you don't have your house in order. Who is the football director? Who are the structure? You know, Liverpool. We were very happy when Edwards came back because guess what? The structure came back and everything was done smoothly. Newcastle, the rumors are his nephew is the director of football. What kind of experience does he have? Right? That's why these players don't want to go there. There's no reason why a Champions League club can afford to get players to walk into the front door. And now, yes, I agree. We can debate how messy this thing is. It does not look good either for the club, because that means if I come in and I'm doing well and a bigger club comes in, you're going to treat me like this, whether we are under contract or not. Because at the end of the day, we could have a gentleman agreement, right? Hey, you help us, because he have done everything they asked him. He won them trophy. He taken them to 2 Champions Leagues. So there is a naivety which says, yeah, we will let you go, we will let you go. But that's not business.
Or whatever player comes into their club after, just get a buyout clause, and that helps them. That's what it should be. Like, come on, we have to stop pretending like all players are going to see this and go, I don't want to join Newcastle. It's only Isak, bro. Like the rest of the
Savage.
We're not having Bruno Guimaraes and Tonali and all these men coming out saying, "Oh, the treat us bad" and all that. It's just one guy, bro. So like, yeah, it's remember,
to be fair, it's just the first guy, Savage, and I think the knock-on effect could be, to Quasi's point, Newcastle, that I know, have the facilities and structure to manage world-class talent. And I think they're either going to learn from this to understand what it takes, but they clearly don't have that structure in place. And to Quasi's point, attracting these type of talents, it comes with experience. And I'm going to be honest, the way Newcastle is handling this, it tells me they don't have the experience to manage these type of talents and what it comes with. Like, we've seen big world-class men leave Liverpool. Like, yo, why no one want to stay? Till we get the infrastructure in place, now world-class talent want to come to us. Newcastle haven't been there yet. So this is them now going through. We've seen countless world-class talent leave our team. Now they're coming to our team. Isak is just the first. I wouldn't be surprised if next season one of the other big boys want to leave. Tonali is a big boy. I don't want to put.
No, he's not. These are not world-class players, bro. They're not world-class.
Guimaraes?
No,
Guimaraes? I think any team would want Guimaraes.
No, but even though we might not think they're world class, it doesn't mean the world of football don't. You see now.
Well, to be fair, I don't think Isak was world class, but the way people speak of him, I allow it. Yeah, because bro, you can't be world class without winning the Golden Boot. Like, winning the League Cup doesn't make you world class. And I'm not trying to like bring Isak down. What I'm trying to say is the caliber of talent and ambition that the club has, it clearly is punching above its weight. Like, when you go into the market and you're going up against City and the Liverpool for talent, bro, you don't have the infrastructure and the pool to pull them in. What Isak is showing now is, bro, you don't have the facilities to even retain them. 3 years left, and man is doing this.
I disagree, man. The problem is not them having the facilities, bro. It's that the top clubs are going in for lesser players, bro. So, of course, the lesser players are going to want to go to their clubs. All these men, like, all Sesko and I rate some of these guys, but Sesko, Bromo, all these men, bro. These are not the world-class talent you'd be thinking of 3 years ago, bro. But this is the levels now. So everyone's struggling for talent. So if you're Man U, of course, man's gonna go to Man U, bro, because it's still Man U. It's not like they've not gone into the market and tried to get like a Real Madrid top player or Bayern Munich top player in that, bro. They've gone Sesko's Leipzig, Bremo's Brentford. Like what Ekatike's Frankfurt? What player are we talking about? What club? What club have they gone to try and get some top player, bro? They haven't. They really haven't. It's just the market's changed and that. And you're right, it could be the first of many. But as you said, Liverpool were in this position before, bro. Like, we didn't buy world-class talent and then they left or anything like that. They just became that while they were at the club, innit? So while they're becoming world-class talent, years are going by. So then they look back and they go, we've won everything now, we're ready to leave. We didn't really lose any of them when they didn't win anything. All of the players have won something and left. Mane and all that, and Bobby and all that, they left after they already won stuff. Newcastle players, They got a League Cup, bro.
Do you know the other way as well, Sav? Because I know Isak is the only one that's kind of trying to hold back in terms of he doesn't want to do it. But Gordon was in the same position last season.
Last year, yeah.
And they told him he could leave. He was excited and he was about to leave. And then they said, well, we don't need to sell you now. And then stopped it. Obviously, he didn't kick up a fuss or said nothing about it. He just kind of, all right, whatever, and get on with it. I'm going to just be my professional and get on with it. But then we've heard him say, like, I know how Isak is feeling because I was in that same situation. So now Isak is in the same situation, but he's now going, I'm not going to do the thing about, let's forget it. I want to leave. Oh, it could be a knock-on effect going forward.
And can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
When Gordon, it looked like he might be able to leave. He had a very good season that year, right? And then now you can't leave. He got frustrated. And last year, we can say last year was a good year for Gordon. It does have a cause and effect where the players say, you know what, screw you, I'm not just going to ball out, right? This year he has to ball out because of World Cup season coming up. But I do believe like certain players, they do get them frustrated. But Gordon did pull a fast, the same thing he did to Everton. He chose, I said, I'm not playing for Everton anymore because he wanted to go to Newcastle.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I mean, I think Savage, you are not fully wrong because I see where you're coming off. You feeling like these guys don't want to take off their contract. But moving forward, it seems like these agents, player, and the clubs have to properly assess their contract. You cannot be doing a death row contract anymore, right?
Yeah, it feels like to me that agents are not believing in their player enough, bro, at the beginning.
Yeah.
And
this 6 years in, it's you know, it's. I mean, Liverpool, we got words for 5 years, and people are like, why did you do that? You should have, 100 and something. You should it shows that you trust the player. It shows some form of trust between the two parties. But I think this one, Newcastle is moving in as a rookie. They don't know what they're doing. It looked that everybody's looking at. That's why Brentford don't want to sell Isak. They know more money is coming. They went from 40 million to 60 overnight. So Newcastle needs to look at themselves, and their fans need to look at the board. And I'm sorry, I saw this guy makes a very dumb comment about trying to equate Jota and the whole thing that's going on. Why you do that? Why are you bringing the man's name into this? First of all, 2025, nobody's a property anymore, people. All right? So talking that way makes the people look like they are properties. You need to ask your board, why haven't we taken care of business? Eddie Howe wanted his players in early before the preseason, and he didn't get him. And now we found out his nephew is in there. That's why now he's flipping the script and now making Isak look like a bad guy. Look at your nephew. Why is he not taking care of business? And right now they say they can't even find a striker. So this thing is boiled down them having 2 strikers before they will sell him.
Yeah. I think they're gonna get rid of him. I just think that they're gonna do what they want to do with their club first, bro. Which is the right way to do it. It's annoying for us, but at least our club's sorted. And you are right. The Gordon thing was a little bit different though, because that was Newcastle trying to get him off the books for a PSR. That wasn't Gordon initially didn't come to them and say I want to leave, and you said, you said I could leave, and that. Now it was like we've got a few players that we need to offload. You've got a better price tag than some of these lot, and then they went and sold Minter and all that, and then obviously never went through. But yeah, I do get you, man. And he didn't just get on with it, Gordon, because I saw his apology when he came back to the Newcastle fans and that he was like screwing a bit. He weren't like clean. He weren't clean sailing with him. That's why they did that. He signed a new contract, then he done a little YouTube documentary and he's like, oh yeah, apologize, blah blah blah.
Savage, can I be a devil's advocate?
Why did he apologize though? That's what I
was going with. You wanted me out. Liverpool was coming after. If Liverpool had said we want you, I think he would have pulled a pass. Because right now with Isak, Liverpool said we still stayed in the back and we want you to come with us.
I'm so confused. Why did he apologize? Did he feel like Mandem was gonna rush him or something? He had to.
Maybe, bro. Maybe, man.
Yeah, because that's crazy. If they wanted to sell you, the other club wanted you, then they said, listen, we've already sold the guys, you're gonna have to stay. Why am I apologizing for staying then?
I don't know, man.
They have to get this guy at the team, bro. I see someone posted Bruno Guimaraes. I think after Isak post what he posted, Bruno Guimaraes posted on Insta as well in his story of just him in the kit, in the Newcastle kit. So I don't he put 2 and 2 together. He obviously try and make 4, but I don't know, innit? I don't know why he did that in general. But all I know, bro, Newcastle, you have one job, bro. sell Isak to Liverpool Football Club, and move on with your life. It will look long on you guys. You guys, at the moment, it's all right because I think some pundits, if not most, I don't want to say most, actually, majority of the ones I've heard, I've kind of been on the Newcastle side. But eventually, when the player signs for us, eventually he's going to say something.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not saying he will, but if he does and is mad condemning about the club and stuff like that, that is definitely going to affect whether players decide to want to be there long term or sign at that club long term as well, even though they're on an upwards trajectory. Because if I see they mistreat any of you guys and we're in the same team, I'm thinking of my career as well. I'm thinking, nah, they can't. I don't want to be here if this is how they treat players. I want to leave. And you're right, bro. You can't just do no handshake thing. Need it down in writing. Get a price tag done. Re-sign a new deal and put a release clause in it. Whatever you have to do to make sure these things are done. But this is what happens when you're too trustworthy to people, bro. Maybe the people around him, the club in general, he thought, I've given so much. We trust each other. There's moments when he probably helped me. There's moments when he's helped the club. I don't know. But I feel like there was a trust built where you could have had a conversation and gone, yeah, we can do that. And you wouldn't even have a second thought. But you're right. It is naive for players to think that the clubs won't change their mind. He should have probably seen what they did with Gordon as well and made sure he had something down in writing properly.
Yeah. I agree. I think Liz will say it as well. I think if he comes to Liverpool, he won't mention Newcastle.
He'll leave it.
It's PR business, bro. You'd be stupid to do that because he will make himself look bad again, bro. Because at the end of the day, you've got owners, but then you've got a whole club and fans, and the fans they've had you back the whole time. So it's like, yeah, I'm at Liverpool now. I'm a Liverpool player. Why would I mention the old club? He's gonna put out a post, say sorry. No, that's all. I'll say thank you for the time and all that stuff. Wish it could have ended better. Even if they're trying to burn his shirt and then get on, and that would be the smart way to do it still. But everyone does make a valid point. I just think that the one thing I will say is this thing where it's like players are gonna see it and then they won't want to be treated like, bro. Remember, like from the football club standpoint, bro.
Yeah.
My club is not supposed to be a stepping stone club. So what do you mean? Oh, how are you gonna get treated when you want to go to another club? You're not supposed to want to go to another club. Like you can't be saying that. Like, oh, yo. If this is how your girlfriend's treating you, can you imagine how she treats me when I go and date her and then I try and get a new girlfriend? No, blood. That's what happens that has happened while you're there. You go, okay, I'm going to move on. You don't go into the club and, oh, you want to sign in. I'm very happy to be at Newcastle. But when Bayern Munich come knocking, I would like to be let go. Is that all right, guys? And they're like, well, no, bro. That's not how we're doing it yet. Yeah, I mean, we all did that in real life. You don't go to a new job and go, oh, it's a stepping stone. I can't wait to move on from this business to the next.
Stay in your head.
It's one of the things that in business, man, it's the fine line we walk. Because like I said, even if you go to the job for on-the-job training and boast of your experience, you can't actually say it and you can't put in your contract. But the difference between that level and the Isak level, bro, you're right, man. At the end of the day, whatever was agreed upon behind the door, promises, from where I see this thing, I don't think the people that made the promise is still there. I just don't think they're still there. And if they're not there, bro, your promises, we're not obligated to honor them. Like, I can't look at the new chick and tell her, yo, my last girl promised me certain things at night. Now that you're here, you're gonna have to. It's madness. It just doesn't apply. So if it doesn't apply, I'll tell you, man, right now, man, for free, bro. Whatever happened to Isak, I don't care. And the reason why I don't care, bro, this isn't Liverpool's business. I'm a Liverpool fan, bro. Yeah, we want you at the club, but your fate is not in our hands. And I don't want us to run in there trying to save man, bro. Like, bro, see out your contract. You want to strike and ruin your reputation? Bro, that's on you. Don't make it seem like we stalled out your future because we're not succumbing to whatever value your club is putting on you. Like, to be honest, I don't think we should break the British record again for Isak. I just don't think that's good business for us. It's good to have him in our team. But, bro, I'm going to be honest. I don't see you coming here living up to your value.
Then
I don't see it.
Maybe the drive home has got to you, bro. I hear it, bro.
Yeah, bro. You know what? No, ends.
My guy.
Isak is not coming to Liverpool winning the Golden Boot for the first time.
Bro, he will win it, bro.
We shall see. Zuberi is anti-Isak, But this is what I'm going to say, Zuberi. It also has a cause and effect because other superstars will be like, wait, you let him wait all this time and then you pull a plug under him. So it could make us also look bad, even though we haven't done anything, right?
Yeah, we just been chilling.
Yeah, we are just the ones with it's like we're sitting at the dealership with a briefcase full of money telling the dealer, please sell me that car over there. And the dealer is going, I'm not sure, maybe more people will come in. No, I'm still sitting here with briefcase. I'm not saying anything. The value of the car might go up, it might go down. But I'm just sitting here with a briefcase.
I ain't gonna lie, Quasi. It looks like you're at the bar and you're watching a married couple fall out, and you're like, damn, she looks good. I'd love to have her. And I'm telling you right now, depending on how the aftermath breaks off, it might change your mind at the end.
I mean,
one thing is for sure, man. What the Zuberi said is, I'm like I said, you can't prove it, man. But I do believe it's the ones that have left what he spoke to.
It has to be. It's the only thing that makes sense.
You have to see the relationship between it's a couple, and bro, if you see the relationship between those and the players, they're not like normal, like the owners that we've got, where we don't really mess with them until we've won the league and that we see them. These are at every game. When I watch the Newcastle document, she's in. No, I'm just letting you know, like, because she's the one who got Gordon in the document. You can
no, but I wanna take it to another level so you can expound on it, because you seem you seem like you're locked in on what it is. Is it the equivalent of Hughes and Edwards, where they had the recruitment pattern, they know how to package it, they know how to touch the elbow, and I'm trying to say charm players into coming? Like, I
think it's more than that.
Do you think they were the attraction?
Not
the attraction, the closer on the deals, basically.
Yeah, because it was a new regime, and remember, they people forget that Newcastle went from having Mike Ashley, he was like the worst owner, like none of the fans liked him at all, bro. He was changing the name of their stadium. He was selling the rights to this. He was having like the kits from his store as their main sponsor kits and stuff like that. They hated him. So when these lot came in, you saw what happened when the Saudi owners came in. The streets of Newcastle were full. Everyone was celebrating all that stuff. Then they've got a voice, because obviously at the beginning they're like, "Who's the Saudi owner? We don't know." They have a voice who's an English woman, and she's the go-between, because she's the wife to my man, whose dad owns the whole thing, bro. And they've got a stake in the company. So the whole time I was watching this, it's like they were like brethren with the players, bro. Like I remember in the thingy, they brought him to like a castle for a dinner date and stuff.
Wait, Savage, wait. I'm slow. Are you saying Isak used to go to the castle for dinner? These men left. There's no more access to the castle.
All I'm saying,
and he was promised meals at the castle.
We just want to like praise the players, and that they did a good job getting top four, and that brought him into a castle. Blood that is on the bro. They saw them in a castle. Everyone's talking, they're chilling. They all love her and that, bro. And then she leaves in it. But I'm telling you, bro, if you go and see the statements before she left, and then the statements from their side, the consensus was she's getting too involved, bro. That's what. And she put the statement out because it's still some of their family members that own it. She's like, listen, I don't want to get in the way of certain things, which seemed to me like. They're saying you're getting in the way. You're saying I don't want to get in the way. Really, it sounds like you're not getting in the way. They just don't want them like loving you. Because when we want to make deals like this with Isak, we can't have you all being nice to him, rubbing the back of his head, saying, "Yeah, man, don't worry, you can go to Liverpool." That's why they wanted him. If she was here, this deal would have been done at the beginning of the transfer window.
Yeah,
it would have been done easy.
After the
final, would have been no celebrations. He would have whispered, "Yo." What do you think?
Can I bridge my theory with what Zuberi and Savage were saying?
Man. Big up, guys.
Big up, man.
We all know that there was a director of football at Newcastle that went to Man U, right?
Yeah.
Could it be that was the guy who promised him something, probably put it on paper, and then he left? Then he left. Now I don't care. He was still part of your part of the whole board. I still want to leave. See what I mean? So maybe there is something there, but it was promised to him by somebody else who has, departed.
I'll give you, man, a story before I jump out with business and business sense. So there's a management guy here for 20 years, in the building for 20 years, but the company has changed owners a couple times. I come in with the new owners. The new owner's only been here for 2 years. And then within that 2 years, he hit his 20-year mark. When he first came in, the original owners promised everyone with 20 years in fully paid vacation wherever they want to go in the world. He hits his 2 years. He's coming with that old writing and that old logo, that old contract saying, hey, the contract states 20 years, I get a paid vacation wherever I want to go. My new company that bought them is like, here's a brochure, pick a tool from the brochure, and it can't exceed $50. My man is telling me promises were broken. I'm like, but this new company didn't give you a 20-year package. They didn't give you a 20-year contract and how they're going to honor it. So you've only been here for 2 years. Their 2 years limit is a screwdriver, basically. So when it comes to business, changing ownership, changing management, these are things like you have to consider. Like no one is obligated to your original contract. If the name on that binding document is no longer there, it's no longer the club's responsibility. I can't honor something that no one at the club currently can even represent or speak for. What they're supposed to do, bring the man that left or the woman that left the court, they're no longer part of the establishment.
Yeah, but
Quasi
they
said,
were part of the establishment.
It's Dan Ashworth, isn't it? Quasi, you're talking about Dan Ashworth, the one who went to United.
Yeah, Dan Ashworth. Yeah,
he's the sporting director.
See, that's the thing. Legally, the person was an officer of the club, and they signed a contract or whatever agreement was made verbally, whatever. If it's on paper or some form of binding, it doesn't matter whether the person is there.
Yeah, because on paper it's binding no matter what.
Yeah, whatever. The only thing Newcastle can do, which they tried to do, was amend that contract and say, okay, we'll give you a contract, put a sell-on clause, give us this year, and then leave next year. But he says, no, I wanna deal with that contract that I signed with Mandem. I don't care whether you let him go. This is why it was signed. So
I think to be honest, like once that message came through today, once I saw that Instagram story, I think it's done now. I think he's going.
This is what Newcastle did wrong. They should have never made him a bad guy. They should have tried, said, we're gonna make an attempt to keep him. At the end, if it doesn't work, then guess what? We tried. It's him who didn't want to stay. But the fact that they let their their dogs on him. Yo, he's a bad guy. He's money hungry. He wants 300,000. He wants to go to Saudi. That's what made Newcastle look like. Newcastle say, you know what? We are still. The outcomes on the press side said, you know what? We are still trying. He's not here. His mind is not here. We even give him a break. Go deal with this. We want you back. If they kept doing that, I promise you, there could have been a change somewhere where he could have said, you know what? Okay, I'll give you to January, because it seems like you can't sign anyone anyway. Right? I'll give you January. But the fact that they turned around, they didn't invite him to the barbecue. That was the worst.
Wait, is the barbecue at the palace?
The barbecue, you know what I'm saying?
The barbecue at the palace. Man's ostracized from the palace.
Dog, you know what I'm saying, Zuberi? I can't even have a barbecue.
Yeah, but let's not pretend that man wasn't going back to his old club to train and that. My man went across borders to train at his old club and that. Bro. That's crazy.
He had to get fit, bro. He was not fit.
Nah, man has all the facilities in the world, and man said, "I'm going back."
Nah, wait, you said man went to Real Soul Say that for the little cookout in that.
He went for the mountains, man.
I think either way, man, the hand's been forced now. I don't think it. Realistically, Newcastle don't need to worry about like us and everyone else. They need to worry about their fans, and their fans are going to choose Newcastle over Isak, because at the end of the day, he's going the other way, innit? You know what I mean? So it's never going to be, he's been forced out, because he's made it clear, I wanted to leave your club, bro. So it doesn't matter what happens, I still wanted to leave you. The only thing that's going to happen is, if they don't get a little bit more money than they initially wanted, then this whole saga's been for nothing, bro. But luckily for them, we don't know what the money was. So if they get 120, they could have initially wanted 110 and they got an extra 10. We ain't never gonna know, bro, because there was nothing formal there, innit? So it is what it is, man. They're gonna get big money either way. Now, if Liverpool want to do the bad boy thing, they could just dash them 100 mil and say that's all you're getting, bro. Because the player don't want to play for you anymore. So what?
But you see, the thing, and I don't like the fact that people, even some Liverpool fans, are doing like just pay the fee. What fee? The guy, I'm sitting at the dealership. The guy don't want to put a price on the damn car for me to buy it. I have money. My bag is here. It's full of cash. Put the price on
Easy,
the car.
Quasi.
I'm just saying, we shouldn't make Liverpool as a bad guy. We haven't done anything wrong. We just say we got cash. That's all we said.
Hey, man, them, I'm going to jump out.
Yeah.
Quasi, I already told you, if there's ever a time for FSG to pocket the money, it's now, bro. Pocket the money, man. Yo, pocket the money, man. We don't need to stress, man. If you have yo, pocket it. I think it's the one time FSG can actually pocket the money and it's calm because we've made moves. We don't need to squeeze out no extra 150. Pocket that. You know what I'm saying? Go enjoy yourself. Take the missus out, Henry, and you know what I'm saying? Relax, man. Yo, we don't need that, man. We don't need this type of headache, man. Man don't wanna take the money. It's calm, bro. It's calm, bro. Isak 400. Bro, that should have been a done deal a long time ago, man. Done deal a long time ago.
So I got the cash. Just put a price on the car. Put a price on the car. We're good to go. You know, I know a couple banks give me extra cash. I know a couple banks. You know, they will loan me. They will loan me.
Yeah, I'm tired of this saga by now, but I know it's just gonna pick up steam now with this quote, and I'm over it, man. I'm tired of it, man.
I think next week he puts out a transfer request.
Yeah, man. Anyway, big up you, man. Them I don't know if you might run in clubs later, but you know what I mean, at some point we're gonna have to convene and talk about things. But big up everyone in the chat. Make sure you're smashing the like. Quasi, your guy is toxic. You know, you need to scout better than this, Quasi. Your guy is very toxic.
Don't worry, when we pick up the big years, you'll be okay with this toxic relationship.
100% he'll be okay with it. You wouldn't care.
When we pick up that big years, you'll be okay with this toxic relationship, man.
Big up, guys.
It gives us excited. Big up to you, man.
I'll let Videri off, man. He's probably tired from drive home. I'll let him off.
He was in traffic for a long time. You know, it's too hot out here.
Pocket no money, bro. Spend that money and get me the striker, bro. Get me him so I can watch him and Ekatike rip up the Premier League next season.
You see what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, we ain't pocketing no money, bro. Spend that. You pocketed enough over the years. Spend some money now, man.
Brother, I'm tired of seeing what could have been. You know, Liverpool, we have a lot of what could have been. We had the Suarez, Torres, Gerrard. 6 months that we begged Torres, just stay 6 months. Let's see how this dynamics works. And he left.
Nah, man, because we only got 6 months of Coutinho with the man,
bro. That 6 months was such a vibe as well, Sav. Such a vibe, man.
You see what I mean?
We didn't even get to see it in the final form. You know, when they were just getting to know each other. Okay, you make this run. Okay, you make that run.
That was a step. You know, we were getting to the sale perfect form, right? I mean,
it was the coldest shit. It was the coldest thing I've seen Liverpool for so long at that point, bro.
You know what I mean?
Man jumped ship and that, bro.
Now, I saw indie post. I see some of you guys saying to go and have a look at that.
The green light thing.
Yeah, but I already knew the green light was given, bro. That's not news to me. I already knew that was.
I know
given.
One thing is a lie in that statement, bro.
The shock face in the
crowd. The crowd.
100%.
Look at the phone. This isn't a movie, blood. What? Bro, you don't have a They don't have a notification when Isak puts a story up, blood. So all of them just knew. Get out, man.
And while it was going on, remember, he's only just put it. The ceremony is done, guys. He's put it less than an hour ago.
You think that our guy, my captain, our right winger, bro, man just picked up all the trophies, Gravers and them, man, there. I think Kirk's getting the picture. He shouldn't be there. He was a Bournemouth player, bro.
No, Sam. There's one without him. Still allow him, bro.
Okay, because he shouldn't be in that picture, bro. There's
one without him.
Yeah. Good, man. I'm gonna download that picture, bro. Kirk's won that Liverpool when he won that, bro. But you think that them man looking all happy? Grav's got a new baby. That these men are all. You think Grav's looking for a notification? He's looking to see if my baby's awake, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, them all said "ooh" at the same time. Ooh, get out, man. What? I know big up these man for doing their job and that. You get me? The accounts have grown over the transfer window. Big up these man to put in the hard work and that. But don't try and dramatize the thing, bro. All of them looked at the phone at the same time.
Was it like the sum of all fears where all the government officials were at the party and all of a sudden?
Yeah, bro. That only happens in movies, bro. Captain America and that.
Because guys, I'll tell you how crazy it is, yeah. Because when he posted, when I looked at the post, it was about 48 minutes ago, right? I already seen the pictures already landed of the man went on stage in the interview and everything before that. So when were they in the same room when the post didn't activate when they were in the room? That post was activated after they picked up their trophies and did.
Also, why would the whole room do it? At least just say the Liverpool players did. Don't say the whole room did it. Like everyone else cares, bro. They got
You
their
know
own
what I mean?
team, bro. Come on, man.
But check this out, though. I saw the post by Bruno. Bruno, if next year Barcelona or Real Madrid come
I
through,
promise you. Make Real Madrid come in. Bruno's like, listen.
I'm just saying.
I know I was on you guys' side.
And
but
I know
here
Bruno's gonna ball out because World Cup season, right? So next year, Real Madrid and Barcelona, their midfield is kind of light a little bit. I'm just saying, if
Same
they
shit,
roll
bro.
through,
Same shit. Better hope we put a buyout clause in there because he signed a new contract, didn't he? So
Mhm.
if he has done. Laughing.
and he hasn't signed a new contract. Actually, this is his third year. So next year he has two years left. It might get dicey. This is the time where you sit back and I support the club, keep it quiet. The generic club statement, you keep it up, but don't try to be, because it kind of end up like how the what's his name, Gordon did. He wanted out and then came back begging.
Yeah, because his contract, I think Bruno's is 2028. I think it runs out.
Yeah, so 2026 next year, right?
No. He signed the contract 2023 when they got the top four the first time. The second time,
so he signed
a 5-year deal, so 2028. So the smart thing for Newcastle would be, and surely after all of this, to go, listen, want to give
let's
you a new
go sign
contract.
you another one. Make him a
Yeah.
captain.
Newcastle have no intention. Okay, so Craig Hope said exclusive. Newcastle have no intention of allowing Alexander Isak to leave in the light of the bombshell statement. Club has pursued alternatives and they will explore sale to Liverpool. But the message from the top, tonight is clear. He'll be told he is staying.
See, the thing is, obviously, when you're doing the club thing, you got the manager, the sporting director, and that. But I'm just letting man know, bro. I heard Eddie Howe speak, and I don't think this is. When you listen to him speak, he doesn't sound like he's got any ill will towards this. To be honest,
Nah, he doesn't.
He's trying to do his job as a manager, but I have to keep. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, bro. I don't know if you do not know who owns Newcastle, bro, because man just keeps saying Saudi and thinks Saudi is one person, bro. There's a whole conglomerate, bro. These men don't like disrespect in it. So when they're saying it's coming from the top, yeah, when it's the top, it's not about the sporting director and Eddie Howe. They're talking about them, man.
The owners.
yeah. Like, who you talking to? That kind of thing, bro. Like, what do you mean? It will probably get sorted in the end, because then the manager's probably going to kick up a fuss like, nah, it's causing problems between me. Like, I don't know, trying to pull out a team and that, can't use Isak. We're about to go into the Champions League.
Everyone's all over the place. Results.
That's the biggest thing. Like, I think that's what loads of people left out when they're talking about Newcastle buying strike. Oh yeah, just get this guy. I hear you. If they were just in the Premier League, they're in the Champions League as well, bro.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
but
looking at that statement, yes, they're not gonna all of a sudden call Liverpool, let's get him out. They're just trying to still match, the bravado thing, right? At the end of the statement, also said they're still looking for alternatives. So until they get the alternatives, which has always been the same statement.
It's the same statement, Quasi. Nothing changed. The exact same thing. Until they can find someone. Until they can buy the strikers, bro, this brother ain't going no. Like, I know that. Like, the owners don't need to tell me that. No one needs to tell me that now. I know that now.
Yeah, it's messy. Yeah, play out on
big
strike.
Up, Jamie, for the super chat.
Yeah, big up, Jamie.
It's not 12. 12 was about 12 days left. 1st of September, and transfer deadline.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm just, bro. I can't wait till Monday because I love chaos, bro. That trip to St. James's Park, bro.
That building is gonna be burning. I'm sure there's gonna be an earthquake somewhere.
It's gonna be dark.
Boys, we need to win that game, Like, just because now.
It's hilarious, isn't it? Because we actually haven't done anything wrong in that.
Bro. I know, but
they need to take out the anger on somebody, blood. So I'm just gonna say this, innit? I know it sounds crazy. If Mandem want to save Salah's legs, you might want to play somebody else, bruv. Because I'm just letting man know. You see Joe Linton and them, man, bruv. We get bullied at the best of time by them, man.
That's why you catch him on the red card.
It's gonna be the
red card.
Heated game, little.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put this prediction out now, bruv. The first rough tackle, what comes in is from Dan Burn, bruv. I promise you, bro. On Salah, both down that side, and it's Salah right side, him left back. I promise he's gonna kick Salah off the pitch, bro. And that's going to make the crowd go crazy straight away. Then we're onto it, bro.
And then we're going to be on it. Then we're going to be like, okay.
Yeah. Chaos thing, bro.
Before we do that, let's put in a couple goals.
Yeah, because remember, not only that, the last time we played them, they beat us for the trophy, blood. And it was Isak who scored. The story sells itself, bro. This is cold. Anton Dex in the crowd and that. Man are losing them. I'm ready, bro. Shearer's gonna be there because why not? We're just gonna dunk on them and leave, blood.
Premier League. Let's just say Premier League gonna have the best Monday ever.
Yeah, man.
Can Ekatike score and do the Isak celebration?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Oh, that would be crazy.
And we're gonna leave with the 3 points, leave it Ekatike, and leave it Isak, bro.
Ekatike scores. It's no trust me. Everybody say, why will you let him go back and score on you? Ekatike scoring to me is identical to Isak scoring against Spike. That's how crazy it is. You could
that game's gonna be.
I was cool with the beginning of when Ekatike was still free and he weren't at Liverpool.
Yeah.
I was cool with the Newcastle fans because I don't care about stuff like that. But then you see when it looked like we might not get Ekatike, then I started to see them man drop content on us talking about they've pulled off 4D chess. They made Liverpool bid for Ekatike while we kept Isak, and now we're gonna get both of them. 4-4-2. We pulled off the heist of the century. What?
We did a 4D.
You're not talking about my club, bro. You're not talking about my club like that.
They didn't know, and we got the center back that they wanted to.
Brother.
Yeah, they wanted Leone too.
You know what? The one in Guehi, and Guehi signed before that game, please, bro.
Yeah,
signed before that game. All the man turn up in turtlenecks, blood, for no reason. Just for no reason, just looking like Bond villains, bro. I'm here for it.
I actually can't wait for this game, now.
It's gonna be great, man.
Remember that, like, in the Premier League, it's known as one of the best games. Remember that when they talk about the greatest Premier League game of all time, they always go back to Newcastle Liverpool 1995, Collymore and that. They will show that before the game, of course, bro. Now they've added their little bit because they won the League Cup. It's feisty, blood. It's feisty. I like it.
Why do you think it's gonna be when they come back to Anfield with Isak?
You'll be mad. Because that's when Isak is embedded into the squad.
He's embedded into the team. Oh.
Yeah. That game they're holding like 6, bro, or something mad. Liverpool be on some.
Yeah, we need.
I think it's gonna be a proper old school football.
Yeah, and you already know what I'm gonna ask for, bro. Outside the stadium, red flares.
Yeah, we need to let them know, bro. I feel like they're gonna try something similar for this one. To try and throw us off because they got this. They feel hard done by Liverpool, even though Liverpool ain't done nothing.
Yeah,
and I feel like that's what they're gonna do. Savage is right. They're gonna fly into the tackles. I do believe one of their players will be sent off in the game though, because I feel like they're gonna be overly aggressive in the game.
Well, and we know Bruno's gonna get booked because that's his finger. So
and plus, the players, you need to start going over, bro, because we're not getting nothing. So go over. Did you see him in the first game? He told Ekatike and Capo, it's like, bro, dive because you're not getting nothing. Go down. So it's going to be an interesting fight, bro. That's going.
But that will show you how good our manager is. If he goes in and say, you know what, let's sit, don't press it, like how we played. I'm
looking forward to the first time. The first ask at him managing a hostile game was the Everton game, and obviously Slot got sent off himself, bro. So that didn't work out very well, did it, bro? But I think he knows now, innit? Yeah. But the thing is, I know what everyone else said, but I like Slot with a bit of chaos, bro. Like when I saw him in the Everton game, when I saw him in the game the other day, I said him losing his mind on the. I like it, bro. I don't want my manager to sit there with no emotion and that looking like a prick, bro. Just no tactics and that. Nah, bro, a little bit of emotion. You can't let him know, bro. They can't let
demand them up.
Yeah, man. I don't know about Florian though, bro. You have to watch your ankles, bro. Card. Them man trying to keep you as long still. I don't know.
It might be good for him as well, because I feel like those type of games where he's going to be able to predict the tackles because he knows they're going to be arriving. It might be good for him still, but it's going to be a mad game. I'm looking forward to it though. And we could say this, and then it's like a really nicey game. Like they were like, "Oh, you're right," like just walk around the pitch.
It's not.
I know. I'm like,
I don't think it's going to be nice. The fans won't allow it.
It's chaos at the best of times. It's chaos without this stuff, man.
Yeah.
Carvalho last minute winners and Kelleher mistake last minute. It's just been like that. So I'm looking forward to it, bro.
Ekatike, bro, busted. And then, do you know what would be lovely, bro? Ekatike doing the Isak celebration. Obviously, he gets the winner or win the game. Say we win like 2-1, 3-1, whatever. But Ekatike scores a couple and busts a celebration. Post it. Isak likes it. Bro, that would go off, If you post it, like him doing the celebration, and then Isak just likes it. Just on social media, just on a.
I ain't gonna lie, man. We beat Newcastle, and I see the final, bro. You see when the final whistle goes. If Isak just posts eyes, that's enough, bro.
Man,
he just posts eyes, bro. Like, yo,
See, this could go really bad for Newcastle. Liverpool beat you without Isak, and you guys can't be scored. We saw how you played against Aston Villa. And you are 2 weeks into the season, you haven't signed another striker. I promise you, Brentford will not let Isak go until Isak is leaving Liverpool, because they know there's money coming. I mean, leaving to Liverpool. So, I mean, I think this game is going to be exciting. Rival fans are ready. It's us against the world, people.
That's probably going to
against the whole world.
That game is probably going to get the most coverage on TV.
Yeah, man. The fans,
Monday night as well, under the lights.
Monday night football, bro.
Yeah, under the lights, man. That's a European night.
This is not a joke, bro. This could be.
Nah, from what I saw Gordon say he's looking forward to it with the smirk on his face and that, I'm like, yeah, because with him it's awkward, isn't it? Because he's a Liverpool fan, bro. And I told you when I watched him talk on that documentary before, on his interview, and it was like, oh, what's it like when your family come to watch you? And he's like, nah, my family don't sit and support Newcastle, bro. They support Liverpool. They sit in the Liverpool end. They're not doing that. Oh, that's my son, so I'm gonna hope that he's. Nah, bro. They sit with the Liverpool fans, bro. So it's chaos.
Yeah, big up to man there, man. I have to jump off.
Nah, big up, Quasi.
Yeah, big up, man. We're gonna wrap it up there anyway, guys, man. But big up, Quasi. Bro, it's gonna be a mad one still. It's gonna be a mad one, man. But let's see, man. Now he said what he said in his comments. Let's see over the next couple of days, man, what's gonna happen, bro. Because I don't understand how Craig Hope ain't asleep, brother. When did they tell him at that time? I don't know. Did someone phone him and say, yo, put this out? I don't know, Stav. They phoned him and told him, yo, the owners have said this and it, throw that out real quick. Thought my man would have been in bed, bro, at this time of the night.
You see all the Liverpool fans losing their mind over True Geordie, blood?
I did see it. I don't think it was the Liverpool fans. I think it's the rival fans covered it and then made it into something.
I only saw it from Liverpool fans. That's how I saw it.
To be fair. Maybe I didn't see it from them, but
yeah, that's the only people that saw it.
Yeah, should he have brought up Jota's name? I don't know, and it is what it is, and he decided to say.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I think I get why everyone's like that. I don't want to say man are overreacting, but I feel like obviously it's a sensitive topic. That's the reason. It's like man ain't trying to hear you bring up man's name in anything, bro.
Yeah,
but
don't
when I look at what he actually said, it's not like he said something disrespectful about Jota, bro. It's just that he shouldn't have used. He basically just said like
him in a comparison, basically.
Yeah. Like the analogy is a bit, and obviously from us it's like, come on, like even if it wasn't a Liverpool player, losing a player, they're losing their life, and then losing a player from your club is two different things, bro. Like,
two different things, bro.
Yeah. So it's just this is a terrible analogy, to be honest, bro. It's not one of them, I'll cancel him kind of business and that. I mean, there's other stuff you could have cancelled True Geordie for, but this ain't the one. But yeah, man, he's got to deal with it.
No, it is. I think Song 4K put it, man. I think it was. I think these men are like, what you guys have to understand. The content creators are clever in what they do, especially the ones that's been in the game for a while. They know what they put things out there for people to react to.
Now, I would agree normally. I don't think he's baiting. I think this is just him. I think Newcastle, some of these Newcastle fans have lost their head that much because he's been like cancelled to the point of like mashing up his whole business too many times to be saying something like that. Because I saw the one that he did the other day when he was so wound up. He was like, "Yeah, I don't care if he gets a career-threatening injury, Isak. I don't give a damn, bro. I won't wish him any." He basically said like, "I don't care, bro. I'm getting mashed up. I don't care." And I was like, "Brother, like relax, man. You got like sponsors and all that stuff in it, but these men are hotheads, bro." Because that's every time I've seen him in the moments like hot-headed thing and that. I'm like, listen, relax on it. Relax, bro. It's just
it shows you the level of a player that he means to them, boy.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I know, bro. You see when I see these kind of men and that, and not saying him directly, bro. But you know when the monkey emojis come out online and that, bro. These are the man, bro. The head. You see that when you can get that man on camera, they're the man's that the head, brother, head gone, bro. Yeah, man. But let the head go because then I can see who people really are, bro. So I don't mind when people lose their head, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, I can find out very quick. Oh, you're one of those, blood. You get me? So Stark still, but hey, Mo Salah and that, Grav and that, Virgin that,
the man them are.
And that.
Yeah, they picked up their bad boy trophies, man.
Yeah, man.
So
we gotta pray for Allison though, man. God, he should be in them kind of photos and that, bro. But because of these, man, never
yeah,
gets.
because of this back line, bro, and the midfielders at times, bro. Don't want to give him a clean sheet.
Yeah, man. Like big up Souls and that. But man can't have a Nottingham keeper and Allison can't pick nothing up, blood. Allison can't pick up a golden boot, a golden glove, nothing, bro.
No, not even a golden anything, bro. A golden snitch, nothing.
Yeah,
Just
you know what? Yeah. You're right, Scraps, bro. Slut, you pussy old blood with these tactics, bro. Getting Allison mashed up, blood. Yeah, man. It's dark still. I don't know, man. I feel better Arsenal players hovering around these teams, though. I don't know, blood.
I understand from the partnership at the back. I think that's good. The Declan Rice thing for me is there.
I think it was Saliba's worst season I've seen him since he's been in the Prem. Because Gabriel's way better than him, and Saliba started making mistakes that season. There's not a chance, and I'm not saying I actually like Declan Rice as a person in it. There's not a chance Declan Rice should have been in this team. This is what is the team of the year for? It's PFA Premier League, isn't it?
Yeah,
brother. What based on what?
Stav, I have no clue. I have no answers for you. I can't give you an answer. I can't make anything up. Actually, let me put it onto this screen. So
Even if it was, to be fair, even if it was Champions League, you shouldn't get it because you score 2 free kicks. We hear you, blood. You got a good corner. We hear you, blood. What else did you do, bro? Like, nah, man.
I didn't. Obviously, we watch a lot of football. We watch a few Arsenal games. I wouldn't say for me personally, I haven't watched all of Arsenal games, but I've watched a fair few, if not majority of them.
Yeah, same.
I didn't walk out of those games going, "Yo, Declan Rice was the guy."
Brother,
So,
I'm being serious, bro.
Like other midfielders, people told me Caicedo.
I thought Caicedo was going to
defensive midfielder. He should have got it over Graves in terms of his thing. Caicedo didn't even make this team.
Nah, I thought Caicedo would have.
You know how mad that is, bro? That he didn't even like.
Yeah, I don't understand, bro. Like they've just basically gone first and second, and then top goal scorers and all that business. I don't understand, bro.
That's exactly what they've done. They've voted for their favorites instead of actually what they did. They've just gone, let me just throw these guys in there.
Yeah, it's baffling to me, bro. I know a joke about Kirkers and that, but I don't think he should be there. I don't think Rice should be there. I don't think McAllister should be there either, to be honest, bro. But because it's a Premier League player, it's a team of the season, and it's so like there's different players to pick around. Obviously, certain teams are only going to be at a certain level, so I can't.
What about Palmer? Did he?
He had the.
He had the season. He had that.
So it's a bit of a.
Yeah, it looks like they've just gone with first and second, as you said, bro. They just threw first and second in there, threw them in.
Hold on. Oh yeah, because they just do 11. I was about to say they don't do it in positions. Clearly not.
I think that's what they should do, though, Sav. That's what I think.
That's what I think as well. Because if it's centre backs and that, like, you're telling me that the Nottingham partnership weren't. I think Morello was better than Saliba.
Sav, that was always my thing. I think if you're ever going to do an 11, you should compare the players. So if you go Sells versus the rest of the goalkeepers in the Prem, was he better? All right, cool, no problem. Was Virgil and let's look at all the centre backs. Who was the best centre back within that? And I think it would have been Gabriel and Virgil. Those are the two should be at the back. Then you go on who's been the best right back in the Prem. You throw them in there compared to the other right backs. Left back, who's the best? Midfielders, whatever. And then you do your strikers. But the fact of him just throwing players in there, it's just mad. That means realistically, Sav. So why is Raya not in there? Didn't he not like up there in the Golden Glove and
they just picked Sal's because he got the Golden Glove on it. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Why don't you just throw 3 goalkeepers in there? The reason why they don't do that is because they have to do that. But that's the only reason why they put Saliba and Gabriel in there.
Yeah, because if you're not going to do that and you're not going to do it properly, then just put the whole Liverpool team in there and shut up.
Yeah.
We won the Prem.
That's the best team in the Prem then.
Yeah, Scraps is right. I said that all season, bro. Zabani was better than Howson. Howson was good, but he was better. No talking there.
Big up Huddersfield Town fan TV.
By the way, I didn't realise this about Howson. Maybe it's because he weren't doing it in the Prem. But I just finished watching the Real Madrid game, bro. This man, for a centre-back, don't stop shooting, bro.
He did have a range of pass on him as well, to be fair.
Yeah, he's got a great pass, bro. I'm talking about and Militao did it as well. The gap between, if you're halfway between the halfway line and the box, bro, and he sees nobody's moving, man just shoots, bro. I don't know. Might as well let it go. He's got a ping on him, though. But yeah, man. It is, you know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. No Mateta, no Eze. It's bro.
Yeah, bro, that's mad.
It doesn't make any sense.
Who do we go for next? No one, bro. We just keep going for Isak until we get him, bro. That's
You think our pursuit of a winger's done now or not? Can't tell.
initially I would have said yes, but Chiesa's now staying, so that kind of quenched it. The Rio situation as well. I'm like, I want him to play, but then at the same time, I wouldn't mind going to get another one. But then if we go and get another one, if Chiesa staying, I'd loan Rio out.
Because it doesn't feel like it. Because from Slot's words, he said Chiesa's a striker, bro. So I don't think he's playing Chiesa on the wing.
I think he's a wing. So okay, then that could work.
Yeah.
That could work. That could work.
Yeah, man, I say hope for Barcola. It looks like he looked like that was some. I don't know. I can't say, but from the Barcola talk the other day, it looks like he done that on purpose, bro. So PSG would sort him out.
Are you saying he just threw something out there to make man?
Yeah, like bait man in a little bit, and obviously.
Oh, could be going Liverpool. No, I'm not really, but.
And then Rodrigo didn't play again today. Alonso had him warming up all game, but he didn't play, bro.
And what's his face at Arsenal signed a new deal, didn't he? So
yeah, and you know, like it's that bad that when they made the last sub, they purposely put the camera in his face, bro. Like I was just watching him, like, why are you zooming in on a man's face and that? You see him looking to the heavens and that. Said, nah, man.
You know when a man's looking like, oh my god, and he goes,
yeah, bro. Man brought on all the new players, the youngsters. Gonzalo come on, Matsuano came on, bro. You get me? He's
and he just sat there, just nothing. Rescue him, man. Liverpool, just go and rescue him, man. He's not needed, not wanted. Go and get him. Oh, yeah.
What? Wharton's better than Gravenberch. Young player of the year, Gravenberch. Wonder kid, Gravenberch. I don't know, man. He might have an attribute here or there, maybe better, but he ain't better than Gravenberch, bro. I mean, in my opinion, should I say? Because you got your opinion, I got mine. I don't know. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. If man actually believes that, that's fine and that. But it just shocked me a little bit when I looked down and saw it. I was like, oh. You know what I mean?
Well, let's see if he can win best player next season, innit?
You think he's better? You think Gravenberch?
No, you crazy, bro. Not my Gravers. Gravers without in this team, bro. You already see he looks leaky without him.
I just don't. The thing with Wharton and that, bro. Like, obviously, I saw him when he came back halfway through the season. Was it last season? Halfway through,
season before.
Got recalled in that.
Season before he was recalled.
Yeah, season before. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I think it's good though, but I don't see it. Like, I just
stylistically, do you know what I think it is, bro? I think because I was watching. Who was I watching? It was an Everton Leeds game, and they have a left footer. I think Everton in the mid. No, was it Everton?
Yeah.
Or Leeds? One of their players.
Leeds,
I like the way the player was running around the pitch. Just it looked aesthetically pleasing on the eye.
He moves around like a
I like the way he looks on the ball.
He moves around like a Spanish don. You know, like certain man do, like, you know, like you can tell that with like Man City's academy as well. You see like Foden and Oscar Bob and all that. They glide around and it's like a Spanish. You can tell that they've been trained by someone who's not English, bro. But you can't call me an end. It's not. How can it be sentimental? I didn't mention about Grav's life that I love him or anything. I just mentioned his football, bro. Like, I think Grav's better. It's not a sentimental thing, trust me. Like, it's not even that, bro. I'm very honest if I think someone's better than somebody else, bro. And for me, like, for at the moment, I don't even know. I wouldn't even have them in the same class, bro. Like, I just wouldn't. Yeah, that's not really my thing.
Grav plays in more of a lower role because it's what is required for him. Can he play further forward? Yes.
Yeah.
But for us and what we need in the team, he has to play in the position he plays in at the moment.
Yeah, but and some stuff I've seen him do prior to Liverpool that I haven't seen him unlock yet here. But so at the moment, it looks like Gravenberch doesn't really shoot in that. But when I saw him before, Wonder Kid Grav, I've seen him rassing the ball in that, brother. And we saw it not long ago when he started preseason straight away. He started having a few more shots in that. You get me? But I think there's a few things. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm not saying that there's nothing that Wharton can do good. I'm not saying there might be some better attribute he has. I just don't think Wharton's a better player, man. And I feel like it's of course, you have anomalies in that. But I just feel like a lot of the time now, you don't have to do much anymore to be better than somebody. You know what I mean? Like, somebody could be trying, doing what they've been doing and being consistent, and somebody can just be good for a bit, and then they're like, yeah, he's better than him. And it happens in some circumstances. Like, there's always going to be a guy that's, yo, he's cold. But I don't see it, man. Like, even we played them the other day, the Palace game. I thought Wharton was trash for most of the game, bro. And I just seen him kept overly trying and pressing stuff, and that the ball in the end, it was a good ball. Everyone's acting like it was.
It was a basic ball. No, it's not.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought it was good, but I'm always like that though, man. I'm quite lenient with it, brother. I've had the same thing with Declan. It might be an English thing, bro. I've seen the same thing happen with Declan Rice, and then I saw him just hiding behind people and that. Yeah. And like I said, I like Declan Rice, man, but I just don't. But maybe you know what it is? Maybe because the standards have dropped, and I still keep the standards kind of high.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it doesn't take much for people to be great anymore. It don't take much for everyone to call somebody world class anymore. And if everyone's world class, then nobody's world class, in it, because
everyone's just the same level.
Yeah. Because then you're telling me the best players in the world are on the same level as this guy. You know what I mean? So I don't. That's the kind of thing. That's why I said that earlier when Zabiri started mentioning Newcastle players, and I'm like, nah, bro, they're not world class, bro. Like what? From what? From the Prem alone, like they just turned world class on that, bro.
I think you're right. I think it's just the standard. I think obviously with the new age and how they, most fans, I say most fans, some fans view football, the world class thing is always thrown about. I've listened to a lot of the pundits and the ex players, and they agree as well. They said it's thrown about too much, but then in some cases I've seen them use it, and I'm like, what justifies a player being world class? One good season, 2 good seasons? Like where are we at?
That's what I'm saying, man. There has to be a consistency. There's no proper criteria, man. Like I remember how I told you, man. I remember 3 seasons ago now. Man tried to argue with me about Foden and that, and I kept saying, "Use like you're hearing with your eyes, but I didn't say he weren't good. I said he ain't world class." Then he goes and has half a terrible season, half a great season, gets Young Player of the Year. Season after, somebody told me what Foden done last season.
Foden was chilling last season,
and that's the thing, innit? That's where the consistency comes in. Because if you went and had that season, then done that again, like okay, try hard because you're doing it on the top level. He's doing this against this guy, and he's in the Champions League doing that. Man City won the Champions League, and he really participated. But I just feel like sometimes now it's like
it's like when we say Mo Salah is world class,
yeah,
and then people then go, let's just use Wharton for and then we just say Wharton's world class. You're like, nah, it can't be, because one guy's been consistent for 10 years. And the other guy had one half good season. Then last season, clearly he wasn't good enough because he would have been in the team of the year. And he would have been up for PFA player, and he wasn't. So he wasn't good enough. So apart from 6 months when he came back from loan.
Yeah. And even with like the trophies and all that stuff, like you can add them on, especially if somebody played a big part in it and that. But I hate when like we do that and no one's actually looking at the football, because you couldn't tell me ever in your life that Rodrigo de Paul's world class. He won the World Cup, bro. But I'm just looking at man like, brother, you can't ever. You can, bro. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter what you say to me, bro. You get me? Jimmy Traore's got Champions League in it.
Yeah,
world class.
Nah, come on, bro.
This is what I'm saying, bro. So like, if you're adding those things on and the person's played a valid part in that, I hear it, bro. And there's probably positions where it seems easier to become world class, because as a striker, if you just do your job as scoring goal. Now you see what I'm saying, bro. The Paul's cold and that, bro. This is where.
No, but he didn't say he was world class.
No, bro. He's not. Is lukewarm blood like this? Bro. He's just Messi's handler, bro.
He's like Messi's bodyguard, isn't it? Man, run around and made sure he does.
You know when a man just looks the part, bro, to play football. All the gear, no idea in that. You're like, you never seen him before, and you're like, yo, this gear's gonna be cold. And then he starts for him like, what is this, bro? I can't them, man, bro. It's like them United remember when everyone's trying to convince us to get a gut in, but allow me, blood, bro. This
Grealish trouble with free Prem's world class.
No. Scott Carson, all the trophies, world class goalkeeper, yeah. All the trophies. This geezer got
every trophy, you know.
And the light is about to tell his grandkids, bro. It's gonna be.
I'm a Premier League. I won the treble.
Oh my god,
the domestic stuff. I'm a Champions League winner. Bro. I'm a multiple Premier League, like
Chupomoting them, man.
Yeah, Chupomoting is
the greatest agent of all time, blood. Just running around collecting medals like it's Infinity Stones, bro. Yeah, bro. Because the history books don't say I was meaty, bro. The history books will say I was part of that team, bro. The team photo gonna have man. The team photo's got Rodrigo de Paul standing by Messi, blood. So when he speaks to his grandkids, Uncle Messi and that, Uncle Lionel. Yeah, man. I set him up in that game, blood, that one time. You get me? Nah, man, I can't. all them bombs back in the, yeah, man. I'm sure. Yeah, it's not, man. I do love the conversations though, but I wish that they just put a criteria. You know what I mean? Because obviously, best in the world's not a good enough criteria because there's too many players. But what? Because they don't do that in tennis, blood. You can't just be out here just not. You ain't mash up Federer, you ain't mash up Nadal, you ain't mash up Djokovic, and that. You're just the best in the world. No, you're not. No, yo, you're not. Yeah, man.
Man
Well, was anything more? Nothing else.
Nah, just the same from Craig.
Newcastle put a statement out. I think that's what it was, isn't it? But
what Newcastle? Where did they put a statement?
I think said Newcastle put a statement out as well. After that, I'm not sure if they did, but
7 hours ago, I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, Songs 4K. I remember that on Pez, bro. That team was dark though. The All Stars on Pez, brother. Remember the Adidas All Stars?
That's what you call world class.
That's what.
Let me
okay,
go.
Remember, you lot can watch. As man, they may watched it, and that you have to be a student in the game and that. Bro. But remember them games, Ronaldo's team versus Zidane's team.
Missed those days.
Bro, I watched that last year, bro. Man had R9 and Batting Stewart up front on Ronaldo. I was like, nah, this is dark, bro. I wish we'd done that with Ronaldo and Messi, though.
Yeah, Messi team versus Ronaldo team.
Remember, because you could have just done Adidas versus Nike. It would have worked, bro. Promotionally,
you can still do it now, though. You know that you could go like, okay, the Ballon d'Or. You know, you go Ballon d'Or winner versus someone like Ballon d'Or or Adidas or Adidas athletes versus Nike athletes.
What for man to put Wharton in there?
But you wouldn't make
it. No, I know. I'm just joking, bro. But that is the level of man will put certain man in there now. I'm just like, brother. You know where man will just put some, bro? What?
Yeah. Where did Newcastle put this out, guys? Because I'm on their social media, but I don't see nothing about them putting.
The man was just waffling, bro. But yeah, man, the days have changed, man. Like the bro, I could just imagine the talent now lining up, because when you go to the shops now,
yeah,
who's on the posters, bro? I mean, serious as well, but I'm not even.
Nah, it's more like you more see like just models or content creators now, or
yeah, because I know you have like a young Saka on the New Balance section.
Yeah,
I know that Adidas is normally covered in that because they've normally got like flipping Bellingham and them man in it, but and Bellingham, I can't lie, but Bellingham's my guy as well. Man, know that, innit? But even Bellingham compared to the man that I saw on posters is mad, bro. I went into the shop, I saw Rooney power shot, Fabregas control, yeah, TM post, Ronaldinho, but
and so laser passing Perlo, bro. It was mad, bro.
Brother. Even some of the band that couldn't even get on the posters and they were cold. It's true, bro. Some of the man that couldn't get on the posters and that, bro. Saw the Preds with just Beckham there, blood. Just said,
but as you said earlier, innit, when you talk about football now, obviously we don't have the standards we've done is kept the same standards, but the standards have lowered.
Yeah, standards have lowered, bro. We've had to lower it as well. Like I've had to just accept it. Like I can't lie, bro. I was in denial for a long time, bro. You know how long it took me to tell man that Salah was world class, bro. Just because I didn't like the way he ran and that, bro. I was like, all right, man, just.
He's saying Craig Hope said he's not not selling. Period. That's not what I read, bro.
But Salah at this point is undeniable, isn't it? So you know what I mean. But,
Craig Hope stuff. Is there new Craig Hope stuff, mate? Or are you just saying what he said that we read earlier?
But Adidas and Nike, you need to start throwing some adverts together in that, man. Get the youth involved in that. Get the youth wanting to not stab people and want to play football again. You get me, bro? Because I don't know, man. My son's 17 now, bro, and he chose acting, bro. That's how bad the players are, bro. So just let man know that. Yeah. But like, you've got 2 kids in that.
Promises you only mean believe.
Anyone in the chat got kids, bro? Little cousins and that. Like, what? Who are they looking at adverts going? I want to be like that footballer. Who do they want to be like, bro? I actually want to know that. Who does your son want to be like?
He doesn't have anyone that he thinks that's good enough, like good like that.
It's disgusting. That's disgusting. That makes me sad, bro. Man don't even have what? Son just out here looking at footballers. Dad, this game's boring, man. Can we go for a walk or something? Nah, it's not good. It's dark, man.
Yeah, he has to see something good to go, yeah, that player is good. And a lot of them, like I'm around a lot of these younger players as well, like that, and players that's about to go to the big times, and they're like, yeah, they like players, but they're mainly outside the Premier League.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, song I hear it, man. I hope Ekatike and them man can bring a bit more. Ekatike and
Yeah, they need the players.
And
They
Shirky
only,
and
do you know who they like, Sav? They like the MLS, these kind of Miles Lewis, Skelly. They like those type of players, like the young ones, because they can relate to them. These other players, they're like, yeah, they're all right.
yeah,
But
I like
remember, these younger boys have a lot more tech than the older ones now, innit? Like, I think in the next 10 years, bro, I reckon the tech will be back. I reckon it'll be like vibes.
I think that the companies are not doing because part of the nostalgia that we have is the PR behind stuff in it. Like the media pushed some because it was like trying to inspire people in it. Remember, everyone was sponsors before, but now it's influencers. So there's like way more. Before it's just like only, without being disrespectful, only people who deserve to be sponsored were sponsored in it. Like if you're an athlete, you're getting sponsored because you're an athlete, bro. And it's gonna push the kids to buy the football boots because they want to be like Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, CR7, Messi. Now they're just like, bro. I think a lot of the kids just think they're better than the footballers, to be honest, because it looks basic in it. So yeah, man, that's why. Obviously, I don't like Man City and all that, bro. But I'm a lover of football, bro. So don't get me. If I get gas because I see Shirky do a skill, blood, just don't attack me, blood. I like football, bro. That doesn't. You know what I mean? That's why man saw me in the watch along, bro. Every time EKDK done anything, blood, that's blood.
Got gassed in it.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
But if you're talking about this, guys, man, it still states that basically, once Liverpool, basically they need to sign someone in it.
That's mad. Honestly, your little brother a goalkeeper, bro? Because if you just man said Roy with Allison, that's crazy.
Yeah, his little brother's a goalkeeper, I think. Yeah, he said before. Yeah, nothing else. And then there's this bit here when he says he talks about when Isak talks about broken promises, I could only believe sources close to the situation, a new contract discussed in spirit of last year with previous co-owners. So like what we literally discussed, it would have been with them guys. And then denied by Paul Mitchell in the summer of last year. All analysis to come, including feelings inside Newcastle.
Yeah, that makes sense because Paul Mitchell and Dan Ashworth were both at Newcastle. They're both gone now. Paul Mitchell's gone somewhere, and Dan Ashworth's the Man U sporting director.
Yeah, he's probably looking at a guy and, bro, man, just let this guy go, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say what Scrap said as well. See the transfer request talk? It's pointless now. Man put out the Instagram post, bro. Like, remember all of it. Yeah. The request is just a request to say I want to leave. He's already said I'm not playing for you again, so.
Yeah, it means nothing now, bro. Yeah, he's already basically told you. I don't want to be here, man.
Hopefully it just gets sorted in it. You know what I mean? Everyone's saying they're tired of it and that, bro, but you don't have to, no one has to pay attention to it, to be honest, bro. It don't bother me. I'm just chilling in it because I'm actually happy with Ekatike, bro. But of course, Isak, then I'm thinking Champions League and that, bro. You get me? Big trophies. But, yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I'll just be honest, though. I'll just be 100% honest, bro. And everyone doesn't have to deal. I don't. But listen, my morals in football, they don't exist in it. Yeah, I'll tell the truth because everyone's doing the hypocrite thing, bro. Yeah, bro. I'm biased because I'm a Liverpool fan. I only care about this because it's Liverpool. If Isak was doing, bro, I don't even give a damn, bro. I couldn't give a shit what he's doing. I couldn't give a shit what Newcastle's doing either, blood. Do your thing. And if Isak wasn't linked to Liverpool and he was linked to Chelsea, none of us would care what Isak's doing, bro. And none of us would care what Newcastle. We wouldn't be out here flying flags. Oh, it's not fair on the footballer because they're holding him captive and that. And that's fine, bro. Just admit that and get on with it, bro. I only care because he's coming to Liverpool, bro. Because what am I going to say if Newcastle let him go and then he ends up going to another club, bro? Someone swoops him with the money. Man's still going to back Isak's case and that. Free Isak. Now you're going to say lock him up in it.
Yeah, bro. As long as if it's outside the Prem, I'll be all right with it. If it's inside the Prem,
yeah, man. Sometimes it's fine to just say like, it's football, and football doesn't hold any morals. It's the whole thing's hypocrisy. I'm okay with it, bro. You get me? Didn't want Coutinho to go? No. Was I screwing when he went? Yeah. Do I care now? No, blood. Same shit. Man said his back was hurting. I was all concerned about man's spinal injuries and Coutinho, my guy, is injured. Then I said, hold on a minute, bro. You lied to me, brother.
Once I saw him doing kick-ups, I knew the back was all right, bro.
Yeah, man.
These men are killing me, bro. Why has man got a picture? Man circled Trent in the background in the dungeon, like.
Nah,
I know you got,
stop, blood.
I know you got sub Trent. I hear it, bro. But sometimes it's alright, man. Just
No. We're not gonna do that, bro. He got regular sub, bro. Like
yeah, he got
70th,
sub.
bro.
You got right.
No. He was regular, bro. The game, bro. We're not doing that, bro. He got regular subbed off, like not bad performance subbed off. He just got subbed off. Carvajal came on, bro. He didn't put a foot wrong all game, like all game.
I saw some highlights still, man.
You couldn't have seen anything, bro. Anything happen to Trent that game. It's the most basic. It's the most basic game. Oh,
Yeah.
bro. We played against the Antichrist, bro. Osasuna just defended all game, bro.
The Antichrist of football. Nice.
Yeah, all Trent does was he just stood on the right side and gave man simple passes all game because their whole team was in the box. It was dark still. Man. Man have to get over Trent still. Man. You get me? The girl don't want anyone back in it. She's gone now.
That's the guy I would like to arrive. Have him sitting on the bench looking all upset and that. And this guy going, you have to understand you're at Real Madrid, my guy.
I
You
can't
get
even
some
see
at
that.
Liverpool
Who's
as well.
one?
Like,
Oh, Rodrigo.
yeah, Rodrigo.
Nah, Rodrigo's a dark man. I told you, man. The cameraman done him dirty still, blood.
Yeah, he didn't need to zoom in on him. Like, let man just man just be all right in it, bro. Nah, bro. But yeah,
I would like to know, like, because Alonso spoke at the beginning of the transfer, but I don't know, man. It doesn't make sense to me, so I'm not gonna speculate because I don't know what's going on in behind the scenes and all that, bro. But it doesn't make sense to me that you wouldn't use Rodrigo at all, blood. You get me? So at the moment, I'm choosing Rodrigo.
Unless he's just gone like, yeah, you're not the guy I want to start.
Yeah, or it's the fact that one of you at the front line has to be sacrificed because of the way we play, and it can't be Mbappe and Vinny. No, because it can't be, bro.
No,
because
remember, Perez is my man said one of you have to be, but it can't be these two. Well,
because obviously you know how it works at Madrid, bro. That's Perez people, bro. Like Perez is, so he's just, and there's a contract thing going on with Vinny at the moment where like his agent's saying we're not signing this because we need more money, and Madrid's like, yeah, you're on 17 mil a year, we'll give you 20, and the agent's like, nah, blood, the extra free
more than that.
Yeah. But it's fine because the buyout clause is buyout clause in. Obviously in the league, everyone has to have a buyout clause, but his is like $1 billion or something, so it's fine.
Yeah, most of these men got $1 billion, you know.
Probably go Saudi anyway if he does leave because no one else can afford his wages, bro. Unless Liverpool try and do the dark arts thing and that.
This is jokes, bro.
Next up for Liverpool, get rid of Salah, get Elise in, bro.
Yeah, Cal was saying it earlier, but his release clause will wait 2 years' time and then get Elise in.
Wait 2 years, bro. Salah's only got a 2-year contract. I'm not waiting to the end. So Chelsea.
No, but there's a buyout clause that gets activated. Cal was saying in Elise's contract in the second year.
But when the buyout clause, just pay the money now, blood. Just see what I mean. To say, oh, Bayern, what you want from my man, blood? You get me? Do a 2-for-1 deal. Run Harry Kane for 1 season, 2, blood. That's gonna be interesting though. 2 years ain't even long, bro. So it'll be interesting. That means, wait, Salah signed this year, end of this season. End of this season, Salah got a year left again.
Yeah. We're back to square one.
Back to square one is the truth, blood. You might have to, using that. While this transfer window's open, give Salah another new contract, blood.
Or just, him and Virgil as well, by the way. Back to square one after a year's time.
It damn near feels like you give man a contract extension of a year, blood, because obviously once he gets to the end of that, 2 years is long. Nah, not in football.
Have you not seen we're nearly over halfway in the year already? 2 years ain't long.
Ain't the season the same time as a pregnancy? It's 9 months, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be, bruv, literally.
So the whole thing is 18 months altogether. That's how long a footballer's contract is, really. 2 seasons. That's not that long because a year left means you can, you know what I mean? And we're gonna go through that again. Salah's not going to say anything. Virgil's not going to talk. I think Virgil's going to finish career at Liverpool, to be honest, bro. But I think Salah will be gone, bro. I don't know, man.
I don't know where Salah will go, though, bro. That's the thing, isn't it?
He's Salah, bro. So
go anywhere, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think he works. I ain't going to make the comment actually. It's fine.
Yeah, leave that, bro.
I just don't think he works outside of Liverpool, bro. I think Liverpool's tailor made for Salah, innit? Yeah. Not a bad thing though. It happens to loads of players, bro. Some people just don't.
Do you think you'll go like a MLS?
Yeah.
Go like America and play. I mean, he goes America, mad. It will be mad there, you know.
1 season
Carry
with Messi.
on. Yeah, bro, that would be cold, you know. Little one,
Yeah, 1
Messi
season
with
with
10 and
Messi would
that
be cold,
fella on the
bro.
right. Hey, madness. Suarez
Yeah,
up top. All right, Busquets in
Nah,
it, man.
Them Suarez, give them Suarez needs a break, blood. Nah, bro. It's uncomfortable what Suarez run, blood. Yeah, man. Messi still doing Messi shit though. I seen the pass he played to Suarez 2 days ago in that dark blood.
But who's another striker that's on the verge of retiring? So you could probably send him MLS.
You can send Benzema there from Saudi.
Okay, so Benzema leaves, goes US from Saudi. Okay, I can see that.
Ronaldo's still not done. He might swap clubs, bro, just to play with Messi, bro.
Nah, but he signed a new deal, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he did sign a new deal. Yeah. You know what it is? Because Ronaldo's trying to get to 1,000 goals. That's what he's doing. I know it, man.
Is that what you think? And then he will retire?
Because when he sat down with Rio on his YouTube channel at the beginning of last year, and he's like, "Oh, you're on 900 or whatever. You think you can get to?" I was like, "I think I can." You know what I mean? I think I still feel. You know what I mean? So knock out them 1,000 goals.
He said he wants to take the picture of his son one day as well. So maybe he's waiting for those.
The LeBron James thing, bruv. Let's
Yeah.
not do that, bruv. We know how that Bronny thing works out. I don't like it, bruv. But Ronaldo's he's ambitious, bruv. So I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't at all, bro.
Vardy in MLS. Yeah.
Vardy still don't have a club in it.
Yeah, still in the field, isn't it?
I can't lie. That's crazy to me, bro. That like I don't. If clubs are just saying, his injuries and that. Callum Wilson's got a club, but Vardy don't.
Oh, Newcastle. Hey, listen, I would have just took a.
I would as well. Just because I would anyway. Experience is there, shit house.
And he suits everything you want, bro.
Yeah. Remember Vardy? Like, how old was Vardy? 37.
Something like that, yeah.
Remember, Vardy's 37 still faster than most of the Prem. It's not like he's like, oh yeah, Vardy can't run it. It's just that he's injured all the time. But
yeah, picks up these little weird knocks.
I respect it, man. People like Vardy, especially man like Ronaldo and Milner, bro. Like, yeah, man. These men all the same age and that. All these men are the same age as Rooney, blood. But Rooney looks like a tub of lard, bro. Look a bag of smash ice and that, bro. Can't believe Rooney's the same age as that Milner and them, man, bro.
Yeah, Milner, it's mad that he is in it, and these men are still playing, but he just
does Milner break the Premier League record this season for appearances? I hope he does, but do you think he does? How many did he need?
Who's got it? Barry's got it, isn't it?
15 away. Yeah, Gareth Barry.
Yeah, I think the club will make sure just you just winning, losing, whatever. At the end of the game, throw him on, bro. Give him it.
Yeah, Rooney's. That's why Tom Brady backed him up, bro. Tom Brady been throwing shots at man the whole time, blood.
Yeah, bro. I watched some of it, and I'm like, no, why is he throwing so much shots at Rooney, bro? It's like something about him that I don't. What do you mean?
Something about what you don't.
Yeah, Tom Brady said there's something.
Oh yeah. Like, Tom Brady is the GOAT, blood. So if Tom Brady says don't like Rooney, then I don't like Rooney either, blood. What Tom said is the truth, blood. Nah, big up Rooney. Rooney's one of the coldest English players to ever live, bro. One of the coldest players, bro. But Tom Brady. Yeah. All them Super Bowl rings says if you don't like you, something not to like, innit? You get me? Did you hear Rooney on that the interview on the thingy on Football Focus? The woman said to him like, "Give us one thing that people think about you, but they don't know." I shouldn't have laughed, but the man said, "Yeah, people think I'm uneducated," and I just started creasing. And that is like, he said, obviously, man, know that I didn't do my GCSEs. But I'm not uneducated. And then she went, so what do you know? Then he said, I'm not making this up. He said, I've been studying Black history and religion. Yeah, bro. That is Wayne Deshaun Rooney, blood.
No.
This is the question, blood.
For real, man said he's studying
Black history, bro. He said, I wanted to, you know what I mean? I want to know people's cultures and stuff like that. It helps me get along, people, bro. Bro, I was in stitches, bro. If you, man, see Rooney cheat on Colleen with a brand thing, blood, you know what time it is, bro? Yeah, man. Million man marching that, bro. Rooney. Rooney, that's the list now, isn't it? Rosa Parks, Wayne Rooney, blood, is just underneath her now, blood. That's what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, that is. Remember the name, bro. That's not Wayne, bro. That's Dwayne, bro. That's Dwayne, Deshaun, Tyrone, Campbell, Rooney, blood. Yeah, that's them man there, blood. Remember, we're gonna see Rooney with cornrows soon. I know, blood. I know.
Nah, man said you think I'm uneducated. I'll check.
Man said you think I'm uneducated and proceeded to tell man about Black history.
Black history, bro. Okay.
You see any man that starts an intelligent thing when they start talking about their GCSEs, just allow it, bro. You can't be like 40, bro, talking about I got GCSEs, blood.
Nice.
Yo, big up Wayne, bro. I saw them and doing that. They were doing riots in Plymouth, and Rooney was in the background of the bro. Nah, man. Man said Malvin and that, bro. Yeah, bro. Dalroy Rooney and that, blood. Yeah, it's dark still. It's dark still, man. Yeah, I mean, fruit of Islam and that Rooney, bro. You get me? That's my guy, blood. Let it be known, bro. Godfather of Harlem settings and that. Wayne.
We in.
Come got shot for me. All of that, blood. Yeah, man. That's funny, bro. Big up Rooney still, bro. I can't lie to you, bro. It's one of the funniest shorts I've seen in a while, bro. I don't even know why I found it that funny. But I just thought when he said, man, no, I ain't got my GCSEs, I thought he was going to say, I went back and studied on it. I thought he was going to say, I went back and got them after. Like, that's what people don't know. I went and got this geezer said, I swear to God, I need to get the clip for the church. Man said, Black History Religion, bro. And I was in stitches. Said, nah, Wayne, I hear it still. I hear it, man.
I checked Fabrizio on his bro. He just be. Is that on X or the
Newcastle
other?
made a statement, guys. On what?
What, bro? What on their social media? Let me know, bro. You're just saying they have. You have to tell me, and I'll go and check what the statement they've made.
Running down the wings, hello.
The Evo Cup.
Newcastle United.
Newcastle.
Man said Rooney ordered the next plan. 27 seconds ago, Newcastle statement, Alexander Isak. Yeah, 27 seconds ago. So that means then when everyone was telling you he was there, they weren't there, but 27 seconds.
You guys kill me, bro.
It says they are disappointed. We have been alerted to the social media post by Alexander Isak this evening. We are clear in our response that Alex remains on the contract and that no commitment has ever been made by the club official that Alex can leave Newcastle United this summer. We want to keep our best players, but we also understand players have their own wishes and we listen to their views. They listen to their views, boys. So they do listen.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get that because Mandem said that. Yeah, I mean, they didn't listen. We listen to their views. As explained to Alex and his representatives, we must take into consideration the best interests of Newcastle United. That's what Savage said an hour ago, but digress. The team and our supporters in all our decisions. I also said that said that about 70 minutes ago too, but don't want to big myself up too much. We have been clear that conditions of a sale this summer have not transpired. We do not foresee those conditions being met. This is a proud football club with proud traditions, and we strive to retain our family feel. Alex remains part of our family, and he will be welcome back when he's ready to rejoin his teammates. Yo, man said, come on in and get yourself a drink. He's locked down, but that's favorite blood. Yeah, that's what Massa said back in the day too, blood. Listen, I know you're tired on the plantation. I know you tried to run away. Yeah, we sent the the N-word hounds after man, blood. Yeah, now you're back. Take some time out, get some water, a little bit of water you can get before you get whipped. And when you're ready to join the mandem on the plantation again, hey, go pick some cotton. That's what I heard. Blood.
Nah, it's mad. Nah, Sam is mad. It's mad.
You see how they called him Alex as well?
Yeah.
Very familiar said, nah, we're not calling you Alexander, bro. You're one of the mandem, you're Alex, blood.
So it's complete. They both of them are at complete different stance right now. One man is saying I was promised. The club saying no one promised you nothing.
Yeah, that thing there where it says like no, it's never transpired from a club official. Yeah, maybe the club official's not there anymore, blood.
So they're using the wording. They're using that wording like, they're not here. So I don't know.
What club official, blood?
Yeah, you tell them.
Alex, why are you there, mate? Look behind you at these men. Any of these men in this room say that you can go to Liverpool? Nah, gaffer, shut the fuck up then and get back to training, bruv. Nah, but it was Dan, the one who's at United. Well, he doesn't. He's not a Newcastle, is he? All right, safe. Amanda. Yeah, she's not. Okay, sorry, Gaffer. Yeah, man.
Man said even though we take their wishes, we listen to their views, you know.
Hey, what is the chances that it's not Liverpool he comes to? He ends up with a bigger Newcastle contract with more money, and he still gets sold in about a year's time.
90%.
Because then comes back into the fold. They let him know that you can, and then all of a sudden starts playing in the Champions League for Newcastle. Him being there, you know, as well with Newcastle, this is smart from them, bro. Him playing the way he's been playing does attract other players as well. Yeah, I mean, if you're like a winger, midfield and that, who do you want to be? You know what I mean? Giving through balls to Callum Wilson? No, not Callum Wilson, but Isak.
Bro, you think you'd read like I see? Obviously, the club had to say something in it, and they have to come out strong and proud. I hear it, bro. I hear it. Yeah.
You're right. Like this don't mean anything. They have to do that because they can't have their fans just at home. Like, yeah, so they're just mugging our club off, and can't have that. So they have to say something. I don't know, man.
Nah, I see man posting the same thing when Liverpool said Coutinho weren't for sale.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The club has to just keep a stance, bro. They have to keep a strong tradition and just say, look, he's not for sale, innit? Fair enough.
Do you think as Liverpool we're doing the right thing though? Not in terms of going for a player because we're not doing anything wrong. Transfer window's open. We got money. We're ready to splash some cash, blood. Put a price on it, bro. You know, them rich man just come up to man who you got a special car in there. They're like, how much you want for the car? Like, oh, my dead nan gave it me. It's like, yeah. I'm not trying to hear all of that. How much you want for the car, blood? That's what we've been like, bro. Nah. You know what I mean? But I'm saying, do you think we're doing the right thing in terms of not trying to get Isak? Because obviously, when you look at the strikers that are available, he's the best striker and stuff like that. But like, and obviously we can only go off what journalists and that's the stance is very heavy. That like, what was the stance earlier that people, other clubs and agents are trying to speak to Liverpool, throwing all kinds of attackers their way, and they're not interested. They only want Isak, and the Isak's thing is he only wants Liverpool. I hear it, and if it works, fine, innit? If it doesn't, then I think Slot's happy to just run the season how it is, bro.
If he is, he's a madman still, but I hear it.
Yeah, because I don't think the problem is attack as such anyway. But my problem is Liverpool is will you go and buy players in different positions that would what we feel is needed as well? Like will you still go buy a midfielder? You know what I mean? Or is it okay, we can't get this at this season, we're gonna go back in from next season, but right now let's fix this and let's still do it? Or is it no, we're cool, start the season. Let's go.
Because even I see, is it Russell in the chat said if Liverpool put 140 up tomorrow, he'll be sold. I think the problem is at the moment, and where Liverpool don't want to do is because if Liverpool go in at a high mark early and they say no, the only way from that position is upwards, bro.
Yeah, so
at the moment, Liverpool need to wait to make sure they want to sell him first. Then we will start negotiations. Maybe we'll get to that mark. You don't want to throw that in and they reject it, because if they rejected that, we're talking about extra money on top of that, going upwards 60, 70, 100, the next 20 million on top. So you're looking at like 160, 170. I don't think Liverpool want to do that.
Yeah, because that's why I'm confused about that first. Remember that first week when it was like all the talk was Liverpool's doing this and then we're not doing another bid. And I'm like, of course you're going to do another bid. It don't make sense. I'm like, where did that come from? Because that sounded like Liverpool doing like bad boys, like, yo, this is what we're doing. We give you a reasonable amount of money, sell us the player or not, bro. But we don't move like that yet.
Away.
Yeah, we'll learn in the future, bro, because some Bayern Munich and Madrid and all that have been doing that for years, and Barca. We want the player, man tries, try bully us and that. Nah, bro, keep him then.
And the rule of a Sunday end up there. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, boys, we have to wait and see. I'm sure there's going to be more on this tomorrow. Because, like, Isak would have read that and gone, all right. Because I'm thinking, Xavier, the best plan of action here right now. He's contracted, right? Which is fair for 3 years. If his contract is worth something, can't he just buy himself out of that contract? Or maybe that's not written in his contract.
You can buy yourself out of it. Probably can't afford it.
Let's say, what would you think it would be like? 40 million or something?
Maybe. I don't even know if he's made that much in his career yet.
So then if he does do it, say he just found the money.
Nah, hands. You're dark with that, bro.
So if he found the money, took out a loan, I don't know, he went to a bank linked to another bank, probably linked to someone else, but
a Standard Chartered bank.
I wasn't going to throw names out there. I'm just saying a bank.
I'm just saying he might bank with Standard Chartered. I heard it's a good bank.
He's like, I'm Isak, and I want to, you know what I mean, get some money because I want to buy myself out of contract. Would you guys give me that?
What if like Isak just decides to stream and someone sends in a $20 million super chat?
Yeah. Starts a podcast.
Man said, yeah, I've gifted you 20 mil, blood. Gifted you 20 mil.
Yeah, and I'll keep gifting you until we get to 20 mil.
Yeah, man.
Or just go fund me.
Look, go fund me.
20 million lands.
Yeah, man, got a Patreon and that, brother. The content, he's got Isak OnlyFans and that, but the piece of content costs 20 mil.
Yeah. Can we not explore those kind of ways to get mad?
I think if man's agent's listening somehow, we're not saying you should do it, but if you could do it, you know what I mean? Little money in that will reimburse, man.
I know there must be a way around it, surely.
Yeah, it could be a
surely, bro. Because and plus it'll be cheaper for Liverpool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, man. Like, listen, all I'm saying is if John Henry's happened to want to buy a painting that Isak owns for 20 mil,
yeah,
then he can buy the painting for 20 mil, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. And if Isak just wants to use that same 20 mil to buy out his contract, nothing to do. You know what I mean? Linda might want a nice little painting.
Or you can buy there's plenty of yards in the US. You can buy that. Yeah. Then he wins it on a raffle. He just so happened to win on a raffle.
Got the little snow bunny in that. Linda might want to buy a Birkin off her. Was 40k, but now it's Swedish limited edition 20 mil.
Yeah.
Linda, you want? Yeah. Linda said, John, I need that. And then Isak's missus like, you know what? You have the money, you brought the bag. Thanks. But my contract out.
Honestly, said here, maybe he goes to the casino.
And get Tonali in trouble while you're there, bro. Yeah, that would go down.
No, you can't gamble in it. Yeah, you can't gamble.
Yeah. You know deep down Newcastle want to put a bid in for Paqueta in it, but they can't. They can't have two gamblers in midfield, bro. Stark.
Because if anything happens, they both.
Both of them are late to training and that. Yo, you man seen Tonali and Paqueta. Gaffer, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I drove past William Hill on the way here. I seen one of the knitters asking him for a quid, bro. Long still. Stark still.
No, there must be there must be a way, man. There must be a young way without making it bait. I think he'll be bait now if he just so happens to come across, or maybe he has it though. So, he probably won't have that kind of money laying around.
What if somebody kidnaps young me? What if? Yeah, little ransom and that.
And he has to pay 20 million.
I'm just saying, what if somebody loses their dog? Isak's dog happens to sniff out that dog on a walk. The reward money was 20 mil. Hey, what can we do, blood? You know, what can we do, blood? Yes.
No, we're trying to help him get out there because they're not
trying to help him, bro. Yo, Alex, blood, stop the foolishness, bro. Tell your agent to watch the stream, bro. This is good sound advice, bro. None of it's illegal, bro. Yes.
None of it is. There's ways and means to find that 20 million.
Yeah,
and
man.
Then you go, I'm buying myself on my contract. They can't do that.
And if there happens to be like a young 500k, that 20 million left, and Eddie Howe's nephew, little low on cash.
We can't bribe people.
But not bribe it, but I'm just saying, walk past them, drop it on the floor. Whoopsie. Just
kick it under his door.
You have it, bro. It's not mine.
Yeah, did you drop that? Did you drop that?
You got that 500k? Yeah. Hey, baller. That's you, bro. You get me. Go spend something. You know what I mean? Eddie ain't gonna give you that 500k, blood.
There must be a way, sir.
There's gotta be a way, bro. You know what I mean? There's gotta be. I think GoFundMe might be the way still.
That's the most legal way, right? Someone randomly starts get Isak out of Newcastle. Boom. Man, put it in there. Put 20 million.
What if Isak's shares in IKEA suddenly go through the roof and I want to buy? I ain't got 20 mil slides, but stop. Bro. Somebody wants to buy Isak's shares in IKEA, blood. You know what I mean? Sweden. Yeah, man. Sunlight, bro. Yeah, I mean, Isak, bro. There's ways to do it, bro. Come to the dark side, man. Don't worry, man. Once you win the Prem and the Champions League, we'll reimburse you the money, bro. Just do it. Just fuck it. You know what, Isak? We ain't helping you no more, bro. Pay out your own money. Come win the Prem. We'll reimburse you the bonus.
We'll reimburse you, yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. We'll get some members of the team to give you like 10k each on it, bro. Obviously, you can't get money off like Trey and them, man, bro. That's their money. Bro.
Yeah, they can't. That's their young.
Yeah.
No, but Sam, if he buys himself out of the contract, we can give him a mad signing on bonus, bro, like 50 M's, because we were gonna spend 121.
No, Salah can buy Isak, bro. Salah buy. Oh yeah, that sounds mad. Yeah, that sounds mad, bro. Come on in, get yourself straight. I'm that nay. Yeah, bro, we can't do that still. But I'm just saying, bro. Certain man, you get me? No, it's crazy, bro. Christian. I don't think of how much money some of these men like Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo they could just buy Newcastle. Just buy Newcastle and the player blood.
Yeah, they might have money. Ronaldo's got like $1 billion in assets or something.
Yeah, man. Maybe we should, you know what I mean? If Elon Musk wants to come back in and buy the club and that, just buy Newcastle, bro. And then just give us some of your assets. Yeah, just give us some of your assets, bro.
Just give us Isak, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right, Isak, don't worry. We'll brainstorm it tomorrow, man. We'll figure out a way. There must be a way, man. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, man. Alex, listen, I don't know, but like, I'm interested. Like I said, I'm not tired because it's whatever to me, bro. Either way. Football's gonna football, content's gonna content, bro. It ain't gonna change, and the Prem's here now. So if he doesn't end up playing for Liverpool this season, I am interested to see him. He will get back into that team, bro, and we'll see what happens in it. Because as you said, we are a family club, and Alex's family is what I heard, bro.
He doesn't count himself as family right now, so I don't understand why you want him to be family, and he doesn't want to be family. And he also at the bottom of his one, he said, in the best interest of all of us, said it to let me go to part ways. So I don't know what his next move is now. So he played his hand. They played their hand.
There's only one more move, bro.
What's the next move?
You have to plant some cocaine on Eddie Howe in his office and then call the police, bro.
All right, we'll leave it there, guys.
Yeah, it's not a good working environment for me, blood. You have to leave, bro. Breach a contract. Eddie Howe's on drugs. Oh, you just have to do the mad thing, blood. Sorry, bro. That's what you have to do, bro. You have to do that, bro. Sometimes in that, you get me. It's either that or leak something, bro. Leak something, bro.
I said we wake up tomorrow and there's a leak.
I'm just letting, bro. Pay one of the hackers to jump in Eddie Howe's cloud, bro. You get me? Them news get leaked quick, bro. It's over with. Oh, yeah, pay. Yeah, wait. It's my bad. Leave, blood. Give me the news, bro.
All right, peeps, man. Big up, man. We've been streaming for ages. Sam, love, man. Big up to Quantum. Big up to Zubiri that jumped in as well. I'm sure we'll be back tomorrow and we'll have more discussions around it because I don't think it's going to end there. I don't think it's going to end there, bro. He's played his hand. They've played their hand. Let's see who wins at the end of the day, man. Peace out.
Come on. Peace.